only promote the truth.
And what y'all doing? What y'all doing over there? Did I catch you at a different time? Am I catching y'all like later in the day or earlier in the day, depending on where you're at? That's because I'm working. Kingdom business, baby. Malakuta. Diananim. I'm doing the kingdom business. Malakuta de YAHUAH. Ananim, the kingdom of Yahuwah business. I'm doing it all day. And I'm so proud of everybody here that every day you get up and you understand the assignment. You're doing kingdom business. And shout out to everybody that's participating, that's supporting at tsinfo.org. tsinfo.org. I want to give y'all a special shout out. And that's really the focus of this particular live. I was, finishing up my day. I've been and all the review team that's in here now, they know I've been pounding all day. And it's tedious. I think I'm gonna give y'all an example of what I do all day and how tedious it is. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Put some fives in the chat if y'all hear me okay. Some of y'all already know the fives up. Come on with it. Come on with it. All right. Y'all know 5. That's my favorite number. For some reason, 5 and 8, those two numbers, my favorite numbers, they follow me around wherever I go. It's weird. It's a trip. Aslene and Askai. We go to hotel rooms. We go to Airbnbs. It's just weird, man. 5s and 8s follow me around. Those were my baseball numbers when I played. I was either number 5 or number 8. So, I'm sending a shout out. Nostalgia. Thank y'all for the confirmation. To everybody watching the replay, I just want to tell you you're so important, you're so valuable. We get more of you on the replay than on the live because live is just spontaneous. You don't know when it's going to happen. People are doing different things. People got plans. They might be at a dinner. They might be at a soccer game. Who knows? So you guys are so important because there's way more of you on the replay. And we've done over 4 million views on this channel. And that's really kind of like scratching the surface from what we're going to do. But to know we've done that much is like, whoa. And now we've got, what are we looking at on subscribers at the time of this video? At the time of this video, what they call August the 4th, 2025, we are now at 395,818 subscribers. We are now approaching 400,000 subscribers. We've had 43,475 new subscribers in the last 28 days. And it's so important that we focus on the True Scriptures Project that's driving these subscribers. So if you want to know your impact, when you contribute, like I think the minimum you can contribute is $3. You go to tsinfo.org, you go, I want to do kingdom business, period. I want some of the money that Yahuwah gives me. He tells me, take 10% of it, get it back to him. Of the 10%, you got choices. You got choices. And what we do is we teach you what to do with that 10%. But if you hold on to that 10%, you're going to continually have a hole in your sack. That's what I found, personal experience. And the church don't understand it. Stop looking at them. Pastors don't understand it. Scholars don't understand it. Nobody understands. You want to know why? They all got a false translation, period. We got the real translation. I've explained it to you from the real translation. I'm obligated to it if I want to stay in the vow of Yaakov. Now, the cool part about what Yahusha, who is Yahuwah, what he did, he literally made it about, look, you got these 4 key areas that deal with salvation. These other things deal with Baruch, or I should say Barakut, Blessings, sign name blessings. So the tithe is tied to your barakut, your blessings. It's not tied to your salvation. I can't find it tied to your salvation. But they'll tell you that stuff in them churches, even though they don't want to acknowledge the Tanak. They don't want to acknowledge the Old Testament. They don't want to do with it. But they want you to come bring that tithe. So they can build more buildings that Yahuwah hates. Let me structure that. Yahuwah hates buildings where people think that the buildings got power. He don't mind if you have a place where you congregate, but that ain't where he wants you to focus on. Yahuwah's like, don't build no more temples. The real name is Ahikal. Don't build no more Ahikals. Don't do that. You do that, you're gonna make Yahuwah upset. If you gotta have a little gathering place local, I would just like rent places and stuff. I wouldn't build nothing, go, this is the special place. I wouldn't do it. Because Yahuwah wants us to expand this word to go throughout the world. And see, that's why I love the WWW, the World Wide Web. Shout out to Buddy Thomas. Thank you for that super. Brother Daniel Bakote in the building with that 144 super. I see you. Yahuwah wants the word to go out. He wants this word to go out. Brandon said he just heard it. The podcast that we did. Yeah, man, like this is very simple, fam. You got to decide where you're going to fall in with Yahuwah. You got to make a decision. So the Truth Scriptures Project, are you in? That's the title of this live. Now this live, I'm telling you, I'm doing it because I'm here with my live family, which I love. All you folks that are watching the replay, it's a whole different experience if you're on live, but it's still powerful on the replay because you're getting the information. But if you're here and you're in the chat and you see all the chat going back and forth and the people making comments, it's something special about that. It's obvious. Live, right? All right. So I'm doing this because I want to bring extra focus to the project. I don't, outside of a telethon, I haven't done a live to where I go, this is specifically to the Truth Scriptures Project. Why are we doing it as a project? Why do we have a campaign? Why is it so critical, you being a supporter of the campaign? Why? Because this word has to go throughout the entire world. And then the end will come. This word, which word? The truth word. Any Bible on the face of the cover tells you it's a lie. It says Bible. That's a pagan word. So you can't trust them. It's just telling you I'm pagan. Enter this pagan. Don't enter. That's what it's telling you to do. Leave it alone. Now, overseer, he's an overseer for real too, Daniel Libby. Overseer Daniel Libby says this, I'll put it on the screen. The True Scriptures is the most important work to get done and preached to the four corners of the earth, and then the end will come, and Yahuwah Mashiach will come back and burn it all up. Yeshayahu Isaiah, he's tuned in to what's going on in Isaiah. All right? Because into the Bashura, the great news, the good news and the great news of Yahuwah goes out to the entire world. The end is not going to come. It will just keep prolonging. And things will get worse and worse and worse and worse until a remnant rises, which was predicted, prophesied about. And we are that remnant. Shout out to Brother Benjamin for that super. See, we are that remnant. We're the ones. I can prove it to you in scriptures, the real scriptures. I'm telling you, I can prove it that we are the ones that the scriptures was writing about. I don't think I've ever said that to you. I can prove that the scriptures that was being written and prophesied, I can prove to you that Daniel, the book of Daniel prophesied about us. I can prove to you that YAHUAH, the one who Yahuwah Mashiach loved when he was on earth, John, the Hazun, Revelation, I can show you specific scriptures that's talking about us. Now, when I say us, I'm going to start with me. Why do I start with me? Because I know my faith, I know my conviction, I know my study, I know my work I put in to show myself approved. Then I come over and go, who with me? Who's in? See, then I come back and ask who's in. And then wherever, you see, whenever you take your resources that you can buy food, you can pay rent, mortgages, car payments, electric, gas, child care, the money that comes into your hands, when that money comes into your hands, what you do with that money proves where your heart's at. Like, what type of person wouldn't take care of their family? The scriptures tells you that person's an evil person. Shout out to Matthew. I'm going to see Matt down in Sakut. Matt didn't know. I know you now, Matt. They done gave me the list. I got the list right here. Matthew Guerrera. Going to see him in Sakut. Some of y'all don't even know these names. See, the people, the least likely are rising up now. My sister, Purple Diamond, Lorena Melgoza, she's the core. Right now, she's the core Spanish reviewer. She holding it down for the team. When y'all see this Spanish come out, we're going to give Lorena a big shout out. But what I'm telling y'all is that I can prove to you from scriptures, we them ones. Now I'm going to live my life for the rest of my life like I'm one of them ones of the Hazum, Revelation, Daniel. When Yahuwah Mashiach, they called him Yahusha on earth. That's the only time they called him that. Before he came to earth, you can't find no scripture that says Yahusha. After he left the earth, you can't find no scriptures unless you're dealing with pagan scriptures. That's what's got everybody fooled. I should say everybody. I cancel that in the name of Yahuwah. That's what's got most people fooled. I release that in the name of Yahuwah. Now come on with it. We got to make decisions. I get some money in my hand. Wherever I do with that money is going to prove where my heart's at. Soon as it comes in my hand, shout out to my sister Angela John Wood. See you at Sakut. You in the hub. Shout out. Is that Grant? I think his name is Grant. Grant Wood, Angela. I got a list. Y'all don't know what's going on here. I got a list. Team gave me a list. I went and checked y'all down. You see that list? Because I'm working all day and then the team will send me stuff and then I'll check in. Why? I'm relentless about this 144. You better believe it. Yahuwah gave me an assignment to find 144. Now, y'all mess around and get lazy in your thoughts if you want to. And you hear me saying 144, and some of y'all think it's just a cute little phrase or something to get hyped about and this and that, and you're going to learn today. You're going to learn tomorrow, and you're going to learn next week. You finally met a real one that's very disciplined. And when Yahuwah, if I believe something, ask my wife, ask my son. Now go ask the ones that brought me in this world. Ask my mama. For those of you that met my dad last year at Sakut, y'all personally met my dad. Y'all heard what he said. He said, I don't know what, him and my mother will tell you. We can't describe it. We can try to do our best to describe it. We don't completely understand it. This is my mom and my dad. Shout out to my sister Denise for that super. When y'all hear me say super shout out, that means when you on YouTube, how we support the YouTube channel as well as tsinfo.org supports the whole project. The supers, YouTube is so cool because they'll allow you to contribute right here on. It'll say something. I don't know what it says on your screen. What does it say on your screen where you can give? Y'all put it in the chat because I don't see what you see because it's the channel. See, Ashley, she met my daddy last year. And he'd tell you, we don't understand what it is, but from the time we brought this child in this world, they said they would watch me. With everything I did, they said, my mom said, he's an extremist. She said, he will not stop. If he wants something, he'll just stay on it. And they said it was like extraordinary, and it almost drove them nuts how focused I was on something I wanted to do. Daniel Levy, he met me personally. And you heard what my daddy said. Yeah, and he's going to be at this Sukkot too. He coming all the way from Kentucky. Again, down to South America. Look, some of y'all are like, well, I don't know about the travel. My dad had never got a passport or traveled out of this country. Me and Lena, we finally moved to Columbus. We didn't even know we were moving. Sister Lorraine with that super chat. What does it say for the give the super chat? What's it say? Membership and membership gifting. Is that what it says? It's a super chat, super stickers. When y'all do that and y'all contribute, YouTube takes a little slice of that, and then the biggest chunk comes over to promote the truth, and that supports the whole channel. It supports production and everything we do on the channel. Jay Cordova with the super. Y'all see that? So never forget, we love getting the supers and we love getting the support because it's all about the True Scriptures Project as a whole. All right? So the reason I was telling you, I'm like, y'all got to listen, man. Michaela, come in here. I'm going to see my sister Michaela again. Michaela, I got a vision of you. Michaela, listen, I got a vision of you. We doing the wedding celebration that night. Me and Lena, we come down, we dancing, and they put on Let's Get Married, and I come off over to the side, and then me and you connect eye to eye. Do you remember, sis? You saw me, I was having a good time celebrating that time my wife. But I will do many connections the whole time because I'm checking on your spirit. I looked over at my sister. She was so sweet and sincere and happy that she was there and that she could pour in to showing love to her real brothers and sisters. And her real brother and sister and brothers and sisters was giving her love. And Michaela appreciated it. Remember Michaela? You can't get. That's why I'm telling you, if y'all got a chance to get to live events and you don't, Queen said, "Emissary Dan's a beautiful." He does, man. He just, hey, and he crazy too, Queen. Y'all know my dad. Y'all see him, but he had never been out the country. 76 years old, he got his passport. When he was 76 years old, and I've been traveling, fam. I put my feet on the ground of at least 20 different countries. I did 100,000 air miles in 2016 alone. 1 year, I did 100,000 air miles. I had a big project. That's when Yahuwah took me on I didn't know what he was doing. I was in business, but he was teaching me hardcore international distribution. I'm flying all over. Man, I'm in Asia. I'm in Europe. I'm everywhere. And my dad never went nowhere out of the country with me. And when we moved down, he said, I said, Dad, you got to come down. So we're down here to take care of Lena's dad, mom and dad. I said, we got to because Lena's dad had an emergency heart procedure. Yahuwah woke his butt up. He ain't even the same since then. And I see him like very receptive to what Yahuwah has to say. But we just couldn't leave right away. So we just decided to downsize. And what ended up, we thought we were downsizing, but Yahuwah lifted us up because we feel so much more real life here. Like, it's different. Y'all can live wherever y'all want to live. I'm telling you, South America is a whole different game. You the air fresh, the food fresh, the people are social, the family. You see moms and dads walking with their hands with their kids up to 15, 16, 17, 18 years old. Y'all know when the kids get too cool, they don't want to hold your hand. You don't see that here. They be 25, 30 holding mom and daddy's hand. That's my daddy. My daddy came down, he said, I feel like I've been thrown back about 50, 60 years to the old school days where people were real with each other. And you get some real lemonade. What about that part? Man, if you can't get no real lemonade, you ain't living in no real country for real. You gotta at least be able to get some real lemonade. I'm not talking about no Minute Maid at the machine. I'm talking about they take some lemons, they squeeze it with some good old scoop of cane sugar and some good old pure water, and you got some lemonade, some limo. How you living if you ain't got no real limo? You gotta get some limo. What you talking about? How you living if you ain't got some good real lemonade? Cost of living? Hey, Denise, 25% of what we were paying in the USA. 25%. We went from 100% crazy rents and mortgages and everything down to 25%. But man, if you ain't got no good limo, that's the whole game. That's the Richter scale changer. Jay Cordova said, once I change my name, I need to move too. You need some real lemonade. Get you some limo. And y'all know what we get ready to do with this? The true scripture is about to take everybody up. And I'm gonna take you through our slideshow because I want to really focus on it. I want to lean on. I've never done it outside of a telethon where I go, do y'all understand the project? The thousands of replays and views we're gonna get off of this? Hold on 1 second. Daniel just said something. Somebody must have said can't. Never say can't around me or Yahuwah. It's impossible for you to be a follower of Yahuwah and say the word can't. Did somebody say can't? I'm backing it up. I'm in the chat. All right, Greg, get your passport, man. All these things y'all want is faith stuff. It's faith. Faith. That's it. Faith. You literally gonna be like, well, the paperwork said, and the law said, and you're gonna go through all that conscious stuff. Shout out to Adam over in Japan checking in. Can't say it. Hey, by your words, you will be justified. Do y'all understand that? Don't think that scripture is talking about the end times only. It always deals with the immediate. Then it takes you to eternity. By your words, you will be justified now. And by your words, you will be justified now. By your words, you'll be justified now. By your words, you'll be justified then. And by your words, you will be condemned now. By your words, you will be condemned now. And by your words, you will be condemned then. Your words either justify you, give you a breakthrough, or they condemn you, start to destroy you or destroy you. So look at that. Greg said, I'm going to get my passport. All you got to do is think right. Yahuwah has no disease. Yahuwah has no poverty. Yahuwah has no disease. Yahuwah has no poverty. When Yahuwah comes in you, that's the fire. Yahuwah the immerser says, I immerse you with water for the remission of your skin, for the forgiveness of your sins. Remission. So you get forgiveness of sins when you repent. You go down in the water or under the water, still going down in it, because now you're showing I have repented for the forgiveness of my sins. But there's one who comes after me whose shoelaces I'm not worthy to untie. He's going to immerse you with fire. Do y'all hear the words? Do I hear the word? And the words, come on, Jay. Do you hear the words? Do y'all hear the words? Yahuwah the immerser, John the Baptist said, there's going to be one. Because see, everybody's focused on forgiveness of sins as if that's it. It's not it. It's the beginning of power. You can't get any access to power without forgiveness of sins. So once I repent, which means I was going this way, I go the exact opposite way, 180 turn. I just go the other way. Now, I go into the shower, I go to the creek, to the river, to the ocean, to the pool. I just go find me some water. And I go under that water, but I've already repented. But I'm like, well, Yahusha, who is Yahuwah, did it. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to go under the water like he did. Come back up. All right. That I'm going to do a physical act. I'm going to do a physical act to just show that I have had my sins forgiven. You know what I mean? What you doing? Who's that Brandon DM? He didn't even make it 3 seconds. He came in here begging. Anything will help. I'm desperate. I ain't got nothing. You get out of here. Y'all see that? True snipers. Bam! You out. You ain't gonna make it no way in here. Come here talking about I'm struggling. I'm hungry. I need something. I need help me. Look, grown ass people strong. They don't want to work. 99.9% of them. They don't want to work. You ain't got to go home, but you gotta get out of here. This is a strong session. Y'all didn't really see. You got to get the true scriptures, fam. This is the true scriptures project focus live. Amber, you were supposed to get him before somebody else got him. Amber got that wrench, sniper. So a couple more y'all gonna get these wrenches. People like, what's that wrench? Daniel, send me your YouTube handle so I can give it to the staff. Bakote. Who else? Yamani, send me your YouTube. Whatever your username is on YouTube. They're going to make you a true sniper. If y'all see that weak stuff come up in here, bam, kick them out. No weak allowed on this platform. We looking for 144 of the strongest. The Outer Banks, they come on here later. Not that we don't understand, but we know your spirit when you walk in here. Amber said, I was pulling up Facebook. She got double. Hey, Amber got a double barrel. Amber got a double barrel over there. Truth Sniper. Hey man, before I get this thing rocking, I'm about to open this up, man. But I just felt this, man. I went and took me a shower tonight after I sweat. I did a hardcore. Hey, I was in the trenches. I was blasting through the translation review today. I'm gonna show you a little snippet of how tedious this is. I took my Spanish lesson. Then I did me a hardcore workout. I was sweating. I got this, I don't know, this thing I put on me, make me sweat like crazy. And I keep it on for 5 or 6 hours. Then I had a pretty big dental procedure today. Y'all don't even understand it. I mean a big one, Asleen and Kai. They were there at the dentist's office today. It was a 2-hour, I am now back from a 2-hour dental proceeding. I mean, it was a big one. Got another one. They think that we care. He said, you got to remember, Yahuwah does the judging. You're not allowed to judge. Yes, we are judges. These dumbasses come in here and they be like, who do you think you are? You saying that you don't have the scriptures. And what you quoting ain't accurate. You got to at least come in with some humility. I got a question. I got a question. All right, Yamani, we got it. They're going to hook you up. You're going to get that wrench. So Yamani, from now on, you'll see a wrench by your name. After, I don't know if you can do it during this session. They'll do it during the next session. Hold on, where you at, Yamani? Say something. Yamani, Yamani, make a comment. Daniel, make a comment right now. So all the people coming here talking trash, thinking y'all gonna guilt us out with what? What you trying to guilt us with? Like, what? How you gonna guilt us and you ain't got a real translation? You can't even back up your translation. How could you ever make me feel guilty or make one of our beautiful family here? You think you're going to make Katie or Jay Cordova or Michaela or Daniel Libby feel guilty with a King James translation? You got us twisted. That's it. Did it. That's it. Yamani, see if you got a wrench by your name now. Do another comment, Yamani. Let's see if you got a wrench by your name now. Because now you just got, I just hit a button. YouTube got some stuff on here, man. I don't even pay attention to all the stuff because I'm on a platform that allows me to put stuff out all over the place. Stacy, you know what I'm saying? You got us twisted. Y'all ain't met nobody like us. Ain't that right, Truist? Truist worship music said they trying to take you morally hostage, make you feel guilty. You gotta understand. You gotta understand. You can't be doing all that. You don't know the scriptures. Yahuwah said we are to judge this world. Yamani got that wrench? Look, Yamani, you got that wrench. You see that wrench? So Yamani, you a sniper now. Somebody say something stupid, boom, block them. You see them three little, just go next to their name. Right next, all you do is hover over their comment. There's three little dots. And you'll see where it says remove the message. But if they say something stupid, it'll say hide user on this channel. That blocks them. They out. You got the power. If you want to knock them out of here, anybody that don't understand, agree with my sister, Yamani, you just made a mistake. You see where it says Lena Torres 26? That's my wife. She got that sniper capabilities. Daniel. Daniel got that rich. Daniel, do another comment. You got that rich. That's overseer. He's up on the roof. Overseer up on the roof now. You say something sideways. Because I be into the message. I be deep. Every now and then I get a chance to snipe. Deontay. Deontay said, I didn't know that was Sister Lena. That's it. And then we got this special control over here. Y'all don't get to see him. Hey, YouTube, Facebook, they got incredible technology. We going up, y'all. Y'all turn your speakers up so I can get into this message. Y'all ready? Turn your speakers up. Let's go up. Let's get it all up.
Let's go.
I'm going up with no chains on me. Breaking through like I was born to be. I'm going up in every step I take. Yahoo is with me, so I elevate. I'm going up, now watch me rise. No more limits, staying on a high. I'm going up, you know it's real. I was made for this year, I know the deal. Came from the ground, yeah, I had to climb. Pressure make diamonds, so now it's my time.
Yeah.
Took every setback, turned it to gold. We YAHUAH rolling with me, I already know. No looking back, no slowing down. Every loss helps me build my crown. Took the pain and flipped the script. Yeah, now I'm shining, yeah, now I'm lit. I'm going up with no chains on me. Breaking through like I was born to be. I'm going up in every step I take. Yahoo is with me, so I elevate. I'm going up, now watch me rise. No more limits, staying on a high. I'm going up, you know it's real. I was made for this year, I know the deal.
Told them all, just wait and see. The higher I climb, the clearer it'll be. No fake love, no ties to bind. Only the real ones riding with me this time. No looking back, no slowing down. Heavy loss that I endure just helps me build my crown. I took the pain, and flipped the script. And now I'm shining, yeah, and now I'm lit. Now look where I'm at, yeah, I'm touching new heights. I did it with faith, no luck or no hype. I kept it moving when they said that I fall. Now they watching me, see me jumping over these walls.
Man, y'all hear these words? I know the beat's off the hook because I helped create it. Are y'all listening to these words? The true scriptures about that word. This is like Brother Overseer Daniel said, it's a sermon in them words. Now y'all pay attention.
No looking back, no slowing down.
No slowing down.
Every loss helps me build my crown.
It helps me build it.
Took the pain and flipped the script.
I flipped the script.
Yeah, now I'm shining, yeah, now I'm lit.
Let's go.
I'm going up with no chains on me. Breaking through like I was born to be.
Hold on, Sister Michaela said run it back. We're going to run it back. Y'all listen to these words from the beginning. Sister Michaela said run it back. Y'all listen to the words. Get that beat, you bop with it, but now meditate on the words Yahuwah is preaching to you. I wrote every one of these words. Go.
Let's go.
I'm going up with no chains on me. Breaking through like I was born to be. I'm going up in every step I take. Yahuwah is with me, so I elevate. I'm going up, now watch me rise. No more limits, staying on a high. I'm going up, you know it's real. I was made for this year, I know the deal. Came from the ground, yeah, I had to climb.
I just gotta stop it right there. Did y'all hear that part? I came from the ground. That's why the people come and go, oh, man, you don't understand. How can we help you with all that crying and moaning? I came from the ground. Everybody's gonna make it. They got some wherewithal in them to go, man, I'm down on this ground. I can't stay down here. I'm getting up. Why should I sit here and die when the truth has hit me? Get up.
Pressure make diamonds, and now it's my time.
Yeah.
Took every setback, turned it to gold. With Yahuwah rolling with me, I already know. No looking back, no slowing down. Every loss helps me build my crown. Took the pain and flipped the script. Yeah, now I'm shining, yeah, now I'm lit. I'm going up with no chains on me. Breaking through like I was born to be. I'm going up in every step I take. Yahuwah is with me, so I elevate. I'm going up, now watch me rise. No more limits, staying on a high. I'm going up, you know it's real. I was made for this year, I know the deal.
Told them all, just wait and see. The higher I climb, the clearer it'll be. No fake love, no ties that bind. Only the real ones riding with me this time.
Wait a minute. No fake love, no ties that bind. That's that guilt. Who wrote that? Shout out to my brother, my sister Beverly Stevens in the building with that hardcore super. No fake love, fam. Look, I'm telling you, I know you want it to be easier, to be softer. Yahuwah is straightforward. It ain't hardcore. It's just straight down the line, full of love, full of compassion, but zero weakness is allowed in the kingdom. No fake love, no ties. Nobody ties that bind you up. Some of y'all got in the wrong relationships. They ties with their words or with the situations or with the bills. I'll pay this, you do that. Now, Eileen got it. My sister Eileen got it. Come on, sister. Hold on. Me and my sister's rocking together. Look on the screen. My sister Eileen got it. Only the real ones riding with me this time. We done went back and forth. We done went from church to church, Bible to Bible, translation to translation. How many of y'all with me? Put some fire emojis in the chat if y'all with me. I did all of that. We done went from this church to that church, this organization, this denomination to that denomination to damn, non-denomination and damn, that don't work. None of this feels right. And then you finally go, man, I'm going all in. And then you find Yahuwah's name. And then you understand that Yahuwah is the Mashiach. You go, Yahuwah is the Mashiach. He's the only Mashiach. I want to roll with the people that feel that. That's that quote. Only the real ones riding with me this time. I promise you. That is the set apart of the set apart. Is Yahuwah the Mashiach. If you decide that Yahuwah is the only Mashiach and it's the only name and Yahuwah is one, you're going to say, no, you're going to look around and go, who riding with me on that one? Hey, my sister Eileen got it. Let's go.
No looking back, no slowing down. Heavy loss that I endure just helps me build my crown. I took the pain and flipped the script. And now I'm shining, yeah, and now I'm lit. Now look where I'm at, yeah, I'm touching new heights. I did it with faith, no luck or no hype. I kept it moving when they said that I fall. Now they watching me, see me jumping over these walls.
No looking back, no slowing down.
No slowing down.
Every loss helps me build my crown.
It helps me build it.
Took the pain and flipped the script.
I flipped the script.
Yeah, now I'm shining, yeah, now I'm lit.
Let's go.
Up, I'm going up with no chains on me. Breaking through like I was born to be. Up, I'm going up in every step I take. Yahuwah is with me, so I elevate. Up, I'm going up, now watch me rise. No more limits, staying on a high. Up, I'm going up, you know it's real. I was made for this year, I know this
See, ain't no weight.
Ain't no weight that's holding me.
See, ain't nobody can hold me back.
Ain't no goal that's out of my reach.
See, I set my sights high.
Kept my faith, I played my part.
I played my part right from the
Now
start.
I'm rising, that's right, I'm set apart.
Can't keep up, baby.
Ain't no weight that's holding
See,
me.
ain't nothing holding me down.
Ain't no goal that's out of my
I'ma
reach.
go for it.
Kept my faith, I played
I'ma
my part.
always play my part.
Now I'm rising, that's
What
right,
you
I'm
doing?
set.
Y'all hear them words? Ain't no weight that's holding me. Ain't no goal that's out of my reach. Kept my faith, now I play my part. You gotta play your part. And now I'm rising, that's why I'm set apart. Y'all hear them words? There ain't no weight that's holding me. It's all in your mind. Anything that's bothering you. I got Torah. Hold on. Let me get my mic back. Hold on. Woo! Y'all know me, I done knocked my mic out. This is hilarious. I'm over here fired up on my own self. I got my own self fired up. Sister Queen, I was getting ready to give you the wrench. Yahuwah says nope. Because she got a guard in the spirit. That's my sis. I don't want you to get distracted being a true sniper. Because you see all this. I don't want Sister Queen looking at all them comments. I want Sister Queen, Brother Larry. They just sitting back there. They got that spirit of guardianship. Y'all just guard in the spirit. That's what I heard, Sister Queen. Tell me if you bear witness. Send me a direct message. Because Yahuwah, I was going to make you one of them snipers, but I don't want you to get distracted. You got to guard. That's what I heard in the spirit about you. Y'all hear these words? All the new people. Daniel just gave out 20 memberships to help support our channel. I saw a bunch of y'all accepted them. You ain't got to accept them. If you accept them, you got to be like, all right, what's up? Who's that? Kitty Lovely, Walter, who's it? Walter, Everett, Kenny Simmons. Kenny, you coming down to Sakoop. Brandon, you already supposed to be one of them people. Missy Marcy, shout out, sis. What's going on? Rob Melford, Spirit-in-Law, Sonship. I see you, Javaris, Michelle Mary. Katie, you already supposed to be one. Buddy Thomas, you supposed to be one. Jermaine, you supposed to be one. Y'all grabbing memberships. Hey, if y'all been out here a long time and you're not a member of the channel and you see somebody give a membership, don't accept it. It ain't going to make you look good in the kingdom. You should have enough belief to say, well, I'm going to at least support. What is it, like $5 a month, something like that for the channel? What y'all doing, man? Think right. All right, Sister Queen says she bear witness. You know what I'm saying, sis? I know you, because that stuff get distracting over there in the chat. But I was going to hit that button on you. I'm like, no, I need her to stand right there. There's a presence, there's an energy from the kingdom that they bring in. Now wait, I'm gonna back it up just a little bit. Y'all come on, y'all ready? We're gonna finish this up. I ain't gonna stop it no more. And then I'm going in. I'm gonna show you the slideshow, the strategies that we're doing, show you a couple of highlights of what's going on, and we take it home. Y'all ready? Let's get it.
They watching me, see me jumping over these walls.
No looking back, no slowing down.
No slowing down.
Every loss helps me build my crown.
It helps me build it.
Took the pain and flipped the script.
I flipped the script.
Yeah, now I'm shining, yeah, now I'm lit.
Let's go.
Up, I'm going up with no chains on me. Breaking through like I was born to be. Up, I'm going up in every step I take. Yahoo is with me, so I elevate. Up, I'm going up, now watch me rise. And no more limits, staying on a high. Up, I'm going up, you know it's real. I was made for this year, I know the deal. Ain't no weight that's holding me.
Ain't nobody can hold me back.
Ain't no goal that's out of my reach.
I set my sights high.
Kept my faith, I played my part.
I played my part right from the
start. Now I'm rising, that's right, I'm set apart.
Can't keep up, baby.
Ain't no weight that's holding me.
Ain't nothing holding me down.
Ain't no goal that's out of my reach. Kept my faith, I played my part. Now I'm rising, that's right, I'm set apart.
That's right. See, no more fear, no looking down. I spread my wings, I'm off the ground. See what they said? Yeah, it don't define. I'm built for more, getting my dreams this time. Let's go.
I'm going up with no chains on me. Breaking through like I was born to be. Yeah. I'm going up in every step I take. Every step I take. You was with me, so I elevate. I'm going up, now watch me ride. Now watch me ride. No more limits, staying on a high. I'm going up, you know it's real. Yeah. I was made for this year, I know the deal.
You see me, I'm going up, ain't no coming down. New heights, yeah, I'm owning now. You see me, I'm going up, if you doubt it, then now you know. Keep watching me rise, staying in control. Let's go.
What y'all think? I don't know. I was in the shower. I've been going all day. 2 hours at the dentist, drilling all over my stuff. Me and Lena was even laughing about that. Man, what it cost you in the States is crazy. All that stuff they charge you is 25% or less, depending on where you live. Here, we live on 25%. What up, Till? Tillman in the building. Late last night, I got a chance to Diamond member Frankie Stevens in the building. Y'all see that? Like, to support the channel. Y'all, we be pumping out so much content on this channel that when you become a member on the channel, we do little special things for you. It's not no great big thing, but you don't spend a whole bunch of money. Like, to become a Diamond member on our channel is like $25 a month, $24.99. I think the other was like $9.99 for gold, and then like bronze is like $4.99. And we just set up little stuff and give like little spiffs, but we do so much content on this channel that I'm so thankful for YouTube, because Yahuah's word is spreading everywhere. Primarily because of YouTube. Fact. So I love them. They treat us great. Hey, they respecting our free speech, because we be going against them. So y'all know we come up against some hardcore stuff. We come up against some big stuff. True, right? All right, I want everybody, we're doing Malakuta in Hebrew. Malakuta means kingdom. D, if you hear D, it's like the letter D with a little apostrophe, D. Malakuta D, that means of. Sometimes it can mean of the. Malakuta D, Yahuah. So kingdom of Yahuah, Ananim. Hebrew, Ananim. Business. Because we got it, like we all be hyped, we fired up. Like we know, like I got the Bariyt Hadash here, right? I got the Bariyt Hadash. That's the New Testament. Y'all remember when this was just a word in our mouths? There wasn't no to touch it. But sooner or later, the word becomes flesh. Shout out to Brother Draymond. Draymond said there is nothing else on this earth like the word from Yahuah that emanates from PTT music. Them lyrics is, he knows. Sooner or later, a real word is going to become flesh. So when you read YAHUAH 1, it says, in the beginning was the word was with the Lord, the word was Alua. That's been distorted. That's been suppressed. That's been suppressed. And now the true scriptures, you see that logo? The true scriptures. That logo was created in 2020, before we even came out with it. We knew we were going to do something. No, 2022. Remember, I told you in April. It's 2022. My bad. So when YAHUAH first talked to me, you got to translate. I went to the team. I said, create a logo. And they created that. And it's the first one that was created. Let me make sure y'all. Oh, here we go. Yeah, right there. See that? I said, that's the one. First one they created. The design team came back. True scriptures. Man, oh man. Sooner or later, these words that we're talking, they become reality. And this book here is shaking the world up. But man, I'm going to tell y'all, when the Tanak comes out, it's going to rip a hole. You're going to feel, everybody pay attention. Earthquakes are going to pick up like never before. Literal, I'm telling you, you better listen to me. Literal earthquakes in different parts of the world that are abnormal are going to pick up like it has never happened before. When the Tanak of the true scriptures comes out, when that hardcover comes out, you're going to see more and more earthquakes. Those are hardcore birth pains. YAHUAH will give you that clear sign. You'll see it. I'm prophesying it before it happens. So that when it happens, y'all going to remember. Brother Jay said that. Jason said another volcano erupted in Russia. It's going to get crazy. I prophesied an earthquake last week. It's going to get, because the word of YAHUAH is coming. The real word has never happened outside of those who understood Hebrew. And that's a Bariyt and Aramaic. It's I'm telling you. And the ones who understood it got completely annihilated, almost to a minuscule, because of their disobedience. So the ones that knows the truth, but they know that they don't want to follow the truth, like the disobedient ones coming out of Matzar, out of Egypt, they take that opportunity to dominate over people. That's the parashim. That's the people over there in, quote, Israel now. You see what they're doing? They killing the heck out of people. Talking about, but they believe in their, not the Tanakh, not the scriptures. They believe from their Talmud that they're justified in annihilating different people. And the different people, they're allowing themselves to get annihilated. They're going, well, how can we be allowing ourselves? Because they know YAHUAH's name too. See, a lot of people go, oh my goodness, poor these folks over here. But them folks over there, they know Yud Hey Uah Hey. They understand a Bariyt. But they don't understand what went down with Yishmael and Yishahak. You got to go on back. YAHUAH made some promises to Abraham. And so the whole powerhouse Baraka, blessing, comes through Yisrael. son named Yaakov. I'm saying Yaakov, who became Yisrael, son named Jacob. That's where the whole Baraka comes through. Everybody's fighting around that. They outside of the Baraka, the blessing. So those two sides over there fighting against each other, none of them are going to win. Both sides are going to lose. They don't understand the scriptures. That's why the true scriptures is going to explain this clearly to everybody, and they can make a choice. Let me show y'all what's up. So y'all, now look, some of y'all seen, I got a beginning of this that you seen, and I got an ending that you ain't seen. All right? You hear what I said? I got a beginning of this that you've seen, an ending you ain't seen. We are in phase 4 of the Tanak translation and Bariyt Hadash expansion. That's not going to stop. We're going to keep promoting the Bariyt Hadash because that's where the battleground's at. But where we're going to establish the truth of everything is through the Tanak. Right? Now we got 29 slides to get through. We're on number 2. That's going to be the Tanak coming out. Right? You're going to see a hardcover, True Scriptures, Tanak, Old Testament. All right? Now what we're doing is the mission is to unveil the true word of Yahuwah by correcting thousands of inaccuracies present in current translations of the Tanakh. So any New King James, NIV, Amplified, now name all the other ones that's come out. I don't care what you name. Because now there's a bunch of translations that came out that got rid of all of the pagan names. They got rid of God, Lord, Jesus, right? They got rid of that. They got rid of all the pagan names of the disciples, of the places, but yet they kept the Greek philosophies in there. The True Scriptures, as far as we have found, is the only translation in the world that brings an accurate translation across all languages. Now, these inaccuracies that they keep holding on to, they all stem from the flawed Masoretic text, which was introduced between the 7th and the 10th centuries, and they coined it vowel pointing or nikud. The whole purpose of nikud, vowel pointing, is to divert worship away from Yahuwah's true name. That's the whole purpose. We're on slide 4 of 29. How many of you going to hang in there and get all 29? Because there is an assignment through this, what I'm telling you. When I get to the end of it, I'm going to show you the packages because that's part of the project. And if you don't have a package, I got to ask you, do you understand the value of being a package supporter and being one of the first? Because it'll never be again, first. Because what we do is we are relentlessly dedicated to restoring the scriptures in their original purity. And we're going to start with translations in English. Why English? Because I speak English primarily first. That's it. You want to know the reason? Me. I'm the reason. Yahuwah, for whatever reason, I don't understand it, and I'm going to have to talk to him face to face to get it. He picked me, and there's so many signs and fruits over the years, and if you sit down with me by the campfire and we talk it through, you'll go, yep, true, he picked you. You will, you'll say it. You'll agree he picked me, and I can't help it. And I'm strong enough to stand in it and go, hey, he did pick me. And I'm also strong enough to tell you because I could go, man, he picked, and I knew it the whole time, and I was born. I'm telling y'all, I ran from it. I did not want this. That was my initial reaction to finding out he picked me. I said, no. So me and Jonah, we got a lot in common. I hauled ass. I'm out. I did everything you could imagine. Shout out to Overseer Bill in the building up in Canada. It's one of our overseers. I'm going to be with my brother. I'm going to hug my brother in Colombia soon. So me, for whatever reason, now if I got to speculate, I'm going to go because English became the dominant language on earth. And because the USA became a beast power system, and I was born there, and then he took me through hell through that system, and that system tried to kill me unrightfully, but it made me learn everything in and out of that system. So now, because English is the most prevalent and it's the one that conducts business, the US dollar is the world's base currency system, fam. So that means that everybody in the world better respect English while they allow the US dollar to be the base currency. So being that Yahuwah must have went, all right, I'm gonna pick somebody out of that language, out of that country, to then spread the truth around this entire world. Now, what are we gonna do with that? So you gotta be careful before you're quick to judge me, because I would go back and listen to all the videos and go, let me give the brother some breathing room here, because it's some bold statements he's making. But I'm telling you both sides. I'm telling you he picked me, and I'm telling you I didn't want it. And I ran from it. And he cornered me to where I was like, I'm going to die. He's going to kill me. Or I got to choose it. And then I weighed it out. I said, all right, what's the worst case if I choose it? And once I reasoned it, it went from I didn't want it to where, man, this is awesome that I got picked. Y'all understand? I went to, all right. So then I embraced it and I grabbed it and I held on to it. And then he told me, the stuff's going to come against you to make you stronger, to test you. Just don't complain. That's what happened to me. I went through 3+ years, 3.5 years approximately, 6 to 10 hours a day, studying the origins of words and original languages. And that made me understand what you see on the screen. That we got to start using the most reliable and oldest manuscripts that we can find. So I spent tons of my own money from these big businesses that I built that hardly any of y'all would even be thinking about finding. And that's a fact. Every one of y'all gets some little angle attitude with me. I'm like, where were you at? When I was digging through all these translations and paying all this money to get them. Where was your money up at? Because we put tsinfo.org up and we are allowing you to support. And guess what? I did not want that to be. You would not have all this opportunity through Yahuwah if I had not submitted to him allowing you to support. Because I didn't want you to support this. If I told y'all that straight up, that's a fact. And I got that recorded everywhere. I got tons of recordings of that. Of me saying, I don't want nobody to give a dime to this. I'm gonna pay it all for me and my companies that I build. So anytime somebody come to me and go, oh, it's about the money, I say, y'all go kiss you know what? Because I done put it way in and I didn't want you to give no money. And Yahuwah wouldn't let that happen. Yahuwah would not let you give money. And now I understand it. He says, go, boy. He said, boy, go look at the vow of YAHUAH. How can we create the nations if they don't enter that agreement, that vow? Shout out to my sister Angela. Right back at you, sis. How can we get the nations if people don't enter the vow of YAHUAH? Jacob, who became Yisrael. He said, I'm going to give you 10% of whatever I got. If you give me what? Food, clothing, and you be my YAHUAH? He said, I'm going to give you 10% of whatever I got. If you take care of me and mine. And that's what he did. Now we teach you, take your 10%, working in your city, your current area, get you brochures. You can't give a dime away without putting YAHUAH's name on it, though. So that's why we love with Promote the Truth. If you give us anything, you don't have to worry about, is it going to build YAHUAH's name? Look at the fruits. You ain't got to worry about none of that. But I don't want you to give everything you got in your 10% to Promote the Truth or your offers. I don't want that. I didn't want your money in the first place. I want it to come from our businesses and me go stand before YAHUAH and go, YAHUAH, look, I got that done for you. YAHUAH said, no. Y'all understand what he was doing? I didn't get it. So I was out there researching the Dead Sea Scrolls, the Torah Shamarani, which is the Samaritan Pentateuch, which gives every true believer, going to give you access. What you've been missing is access to the true word of YAHUAH. Now look, I've got in my possession the Leningrad Codex, the Aleppo Codex, and the Codex Curensis. Fam. We got Dead Sea Scrolls. We got all this stuff in our possession. What? And then I did all that training. And I got immersed into YAHUAH's name. Now look, that's why YAHUAH told me, don't start with the Tanak first. I tried to. He wouldn't let me do it, Tamara. He wouldn't let me do it. Lisa, he wouldn't let me do it. He said, you got to go get the Bariyt Hadash first, the New Testament. That's where all the mess is at. He said, that's where the battlegrounds for the truth is at today. Because they are presenting you Jesus in that New Testament. They are presenting you, this is going to be kind of controversial for most people, that the Savior is Yahushua in the New Testament. And he says, I am YAHUAH, and besides me, there is no other Savior. And in all New Testaments in the world today, that's what I heard. Now we get to prove if YAHUAH was wrong or not. First time I'm bringing y'all this. I heard in my spirit that all New Testaments in the world today, as of the time we started our promotion campaign, none of them promoted that YAHUAH is the Savior. What we going to do? Hey, can we disprove what I heard in my spirit? Do y'all understand the importance of slide 5 of this 29 slides? YAHUAH is the only Mashiach, the only Savior, Messiah. Have you been able to find another New Testament Bariyt Hadash anywhere? I ain't been able to find it. Tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars later, I haven't been able to find one. And hey, it could be one, But I heard in my spirit there ain't one. Michaela says she got 13 different Bibles. None of them say that Yahuwah is the only Mashiach. They're going to put another name over his name. The third commandment says, do not bring the name of Yahuwah to nothing. Meaning don't bring him to not being the Mashiach. You just got to go and spell that out. Don't bring Yahuwah's name to not being the Savior. That would be nothing. If you say Yahushua is the Savior, and he made the third commandment his name, and then he told you in Yeshayahu that he's the only Savior, and then you turn around and say, hey, you are saved in Yahushua's name. You just brought his name to nothing. He slicked you. Satan got you. I'm telling y'all, if you want to go spend the money, you can buy all kind of translations, and they're going to promote, if it's a Bariyt Hadash, a New Testament, you're not going to find in any that I've looked at. And if you do, man, it's going to be a world shocker for us. We got 4 million views, almost 400,000 subscribers. And we've been challenging this fam for we're over a year and a half now. So what we're doing with the Bariyt Hadash, this right here, if you go to truescriptures.org, I got to put that on the screen now. Let me put it on the screen real quick. You can get the soft cover of this. So right now, look at the bottom left-hand corner. You can get the soft cover of the Bariyt Hadash. We sell them. There's no days that go by that we know of we don't sell them. They've went out into the thousands now. And it is funny that now I'm starting to see some YouTube channels, some TikToks, some Instagrams. They promoting that Yahuwah is the only Savior. There was none of that at the start of this campaign. True or false, fam? All of y'all hardcore promote the truth, True Scriptures, TSinfo.org supporters that's been here ride or die 6 months or more, some of y'all a year or more, some of y'all 4 or 5 years, y'all know nobody was promoting that Yahuwah is the only Mashiach. They thought we're going to do syncretism. They don't know what that is. Syncretism is where you blend in to try to pull people in with you. You blend in with their misconception to bring people to the truth. I don't blend in with any paganism. I don't blend in with paganism. They want to use Yahushua to identify with Jesus. I'm telling you the truth. And y'all know it's true. Because all the Christians, they don't want to focus on the Father. They only want to focus on the Son. And the Son is the Father. And the Father is the Son. Y'all understand what I'm saying? All they're doing is they're just syncretizing. They left Christianity, but they want to try to relate to Christians to get them to accept a new name that's not going to get them any further benefit. I'm telling you, you dead in the water with Yahushua as your Savior for a name. That's crazy. All the people that hold on to Yahushua's name as the Savior, they'll say, I'm committing blasphemy. And I'm going to tell them, face to face. Put some money up now, not later, now. And you grab these scriptures, and I'm gonna ask them some questions. Do you understand Aramaic, the language? What happens if I ask them that question, fam? Y'all come on in here. I'm trying to get past these slides. What happens if I ask them, do you understand the Aramaic language, Aramaic? Do you understand the Abari language, Hebrew? All these people that push in Yahusha, I come and ask them 2 questions. Do you understand Aramaic? Do you understand Abari? Miss Q, you right. You damn right. Crickets. All of them gonna be like, hey, quiet. Because if they understood the language, they're gonna be like, if one of them says to me, yes, 1, maybe 3. I ain't gonna say 2, it might be 3 that says, yeah, I understand it. I'm gonna ask him another question. What name were you immersed in? Back it up. Have you repented of your sins from breaking the commandments? Yeah, I repented of my sins. All right, let's go through them real quick. 1, tell me the first commandment. Tell me the first words of the first commandment. Now, if I walk them through the commandments, they gonna get convicted from me walking them through the commandments. They're gonna be tore up. I just gotta walk them through. I am Yahuwah, who brought you out of the land of Matzar. Don't say Yahusha brought you out. It don't say Yahusha brought you out of Matzar, out of Egypt. What is sin? Let's go over to Shaul, Paul, that you cling to. That's my brother, because me and him understand each other while he's sleeping and resting. And I'm holding it down for him. What is sin? Sin is lawlessness. Let's talk to YAHUAH. Let's talk to Yaakov, James. Let's talk to them. They're going to tell you that sin is lawlessness. Now I'm going to ask you another question. What law? You said you repented. What'd you repent from? I'm just asking you some questions. You see how everybody, they talking that trash, they feeling bold, but with about 5, 6 questions, they in a corner. I'm saying, what'd you repent from? Well, I repented from, breaking the commandments. Whose commandments? Name me whose commandments those are. Who is the one that wrote those commandments? Name him. What's his name? They got to say Yahuwah. Once they say Yahuwah and his commandments, sin is lawlessness of breaking whose commandments? Yahuwah's commandments. And Yahuwah says, I am Yahuwah. Oh, didn't he say the same thing in Yeshayahu 43:11? I am Yahuwah. I am Yahuwah. He said it twice, I. And he says, besides me, there is no other Savior. And in the commandments, he says, I am Yahuwah, who brought you out of Matzar, who delivered you out of the house of bondage. Have no other Elohim before me in my face. No images. No images. Then he gets to that third commandment. He says, do not bring the name, my name, Yahuwah, to nothing. For I will not. He says, I'm not going to let the one go unpunished who brings my name to nothing. As a matter of fact, I'm going to curse it down to the third and fourth generations of those who hate me. He got in the second, third commandment. He's locking you in. He's telling you do idol worship. You bring his name to nothing. He ain't going to leave you unpunished. And yet, I ask you, whose name did you get converted in? And you tell me Yahusha. You say Jesus, that's easy work. That's like laughter. You say Yahusha, we know you're a rookie in the spirit. We know you're a suckling. Or we know that you're naive and you done got misled. So the true scriptures, we expose the Greek-based translation errors. It's an error to place Yahusha's name over Yahuwah's name as the Savior. That is an error. Y'all understand the words are coming out of my mouth? So why is the True Scriptures Project so critical? Because, as you see in the bottom left-hand corner, tsfo.org, we believe that our Bariyt Hadash New Testament translation is the most accurate. And I'm going to tell you it is the most accurate, but I got to say that's my belief. Disclaimer. Just to handle all advertising policies in the world. That's my belief. And promote the truth belief. And our whole organization, which is complex and is vast and it's expansive. And it's unique. We all believe that New Testament translation, that Bariyt Hadash we put out, is the most accurate in the world because it establishes that Yahuwah and Yahuwah only is the Mashiach. It honors the 33 years that Yahushua was on earth. And then it goes and sorts and separates who understands the Tanak. When Yahusha said you are studying and you are reading the Tanak, and all of that Tanak is writing about me. So as soon as he said that, you got to go, there was no time Yahusha's name was brought up in the Tanakh as the Savior. You got to say that. So who's he saying writing about me? Before Abraham was born, I am. Ayeti. I am and I have always existed. Who is that person? So we don't mess you up. Now we're going to run this phase 4 through the 15th of October. So you got a chance to get in and be a part of the package supporters. Now, or you can wait. What this slide is showing you, you can pause it, go back, watch the replay. In a nutshell, what this slide is saying is, all right, you want to be a package supporter, that's going to be $300 or more of support. That's the guideline we put because we're going to give you stuff. So we're going to spend a bunch of money getting Yahuwah's name spread out because we're going to give you merchandise with Yahuwah's name all over it. And so anytime somebody would write in and go, well, I don't want these t-shirts, I don't want no hats, we go, your ass is out of here because you don't love Yahuwah like that. We set up a program, a marketing program that has Yahuwah's name everywhere so that you wear it, that you share it to other people. You don't want that? We don't want you in that campaign to be a package supporter. The package supporters say, I'm going to contribute $300 or more, accumulative or one time, it's up to them, because I want all the stuff I can get my hands on that's special to Yahuwah. You understand? So we're going to run this through the October 15th, and that's strategic. So you got some decisions to make. The number one decision you got to make is, are you going to go look at tsinfo.org and you can see the different packages that I'm about to show you. So every new person watching this, you go click tsinfo.org, watch the short video at the top, and then go over and look at the packages and go, where am I at in this with you, Yahuwah? That's it. Simple. Ready? Now I'm going to take you through the package details real quick. Opal package, $300. I'm gonna emphasize this. Most people do not start with $300. That's why we let you accumulate. We now have partnered up, connected with donorbox.org. They handle all the contributions through their platform. They've done over $2 billion in transactions with multiple organizations, thousands. We found out that we're in the top 100 of the thousands that they represent. So now Promote the Truth is in the top 100 of thousands as far as our impact on their platform. They love us and we love them. So you contribute once or accumulate. So the first line, the first perk is why you want to get to this pack. You remember when I hit this Bariyt Hadash? I did the same thing, but I was hitting that air a year and a half ago, November the 9th, 2023, when I said, if you contribute at least 300, but I was hitting air, I'll say, you'll be one of the first to get the hardcover. And watch this. This is the deal. This got kingdom stuff in it. There's one little stamp. You see this? You see that stamp? That stamp is only for those that reach Opal package and above. So we will never sell any version that's stamped, ever. That makes this a collector's item. That makes it an heirloom. I mean, you imagine what that's going to be worth? That's just, you got to just imagine it. But think about it. That one reason alone, if you contribute 300, you are the first to get a hardcover, professionally stamped Tanak that the world has never seen an accurate version in English. They've never seen it. And you're going to be sitting here walking around one of the hundreds, not the thousands. You're going to be in the hundreds. You're going to get the special edition, PTT's True Scriptures 10 Commandments canvas. We won't sell this one. This will be a special edition one that we will never sell. It's for Opal package members and above. You also going to get the long sleeve special t-shirt with all supporters' names on the back. They're going to be it's going to be real thin, but your name will be back there. And you got to love it because there's going to be hundreds and hundreds. I think we're approaching like 400 names on the back now. And so your name will be in there. And so when that t-shirt wears out, we give you one free with the package. But if it ever wears out, we have a reorder link for a very minimal price to where you can reorder that t-shirt for the rest of your life and wear it around and go, I'm one of these people. You see that book there? Look at my name right on the back. I package supported to get that book in this world fast. I do it for those two reasons. I do it for the hardcover and the t-shirt because I understand the book of life. Your name's going to be written. All right. You get the personalized digital certificate appreciation at the end of this. So once the campaign's all done at the 15th, The staff's going to take about a month or so. They're going to calculate everything, organize everything, get everything ready to go, start shipping stuff all out, getting the digital certificates out. They're going to be busy. But you're going to have that nobody else has. And you get free access right away. Right away, you get that free access to the True Scriptures digital collection platform, which is creating some of the greatest spiritual growth I've ever seen. See, I didn't realize how deep that was. Yamani. Like even like the like, you know, I got special trainings in some of those, and I'm gonna load those up forever. They got lifetime access to that. To where we just keep loading up that digital collection. The special books we pick out, and then we do these super trainings on these books that gives you the deepest spiritual connection ever. All right, so that's the first package, Opal package. Gives you an idea of some of the branding. There you go. You see it? That's the branding. Then you got the Topaz package, $500. So it just stacks on top of each other. Whatever comes in the Opal package, you get all of that. Plus, you get the picnic blanket. PTT branding with Yahuah's name massive on it. Picnic blanket. People are going to ask you, what is that on that blanket? You get the sports bottle. People will ask you, what's that symbol on that bottle? You get 5 additional books to the digital collection, the True Scriptures digital collection. You get VIP access. Now, next month, we're going to run the virtual retreat. Y'all, for all y'all that was in the first one in December, y'all know that thing was massively crazy awesome. We're going to do another one next month, and it's going to be awesome. Branding. See it? See the sports bottle. You see the picnic blanket. See the other items. Then you got the Emerald package, $1,000. You can start there. We have several people, they just do $1,000. They say, I'm going to get the Emerald locked in. And then most people, they just say, hey, I'm going to do 500 here. Or they say, I'm going to do 50 here. I'm going to do 10 here. We have people that's giving like 150 times. $10, $25, $30. And they accumulate their way there. You got till October 15th to keep accumulating. That platform with donor box is awesome because it keeps track of every inch of it. You get the PTT. That's coming out. As soon as we're done with this, y'all going to see us release the private 6 Pillars of Success membership portal. That's $500. And you're going to see us sell it. We're going to sell access to that portal for $495, right at $500. You're going to see people pay that. And all you did was accumulated your way there, and you got lifetime access to it. You get the private Q&A session for the emeralds and above. You get the luxury duffel bag, PTT, Yahuah's name all over it. You get the Supreme Sipping Cup, PTT, Yahuah's name, massive. There goes your branding, right? You see the duffel bags, right? The coffee mugs. You're going to get access to the what? The app first. I forgot to mention that. You get the app, which they're just waiting on me. So it's going to be done fast. As soon as I get done with the review, I'm going to knock out the app. You got it? Watch. Now watch this. Sapphire. Now the Sapphire is what everybody should be reaching for. Why should everybody reach for the Sapphire? And by the way, when y'all check out, don't tell everybody you're checking out. Just say goodnight to yourself and check out. Just leave. Why? Because you're distracting Yahuah's word. And don't nobody comment on it. That's that baby stuff that people miss. So some people go, man, it's 6 o'clock over here. It's 3 a.m. over here. I got to go to bed. Go on and go to bed during Yahuah's important messages. I think you nuts if you do that. That's weak stuff. Some people go, well, it's okay. I told y'all I'm going to give y'all a strategy in this. Some people go, I'm going to fall asleep on it. Go on. What did Yahushua say when he was in that garden that night? He said, stay on guard. I'll be right back. He came back. What was they doing? Sleeping. He go, oh, you, little faith. What am I going to do with you? You got to grow up in the word, fam. Only strong is allowed here. That's it. Only strong. We want the strongest 144. Got great stamina. If you tapped in here, that means Yahuwah wants you to hear the message. He don't want you to go to sleep. I don't care what time zone you in. You hit, I'm joining. That means Yahuwah wants to talk to you. Mama, go to bed. I'm tired. Go to bed. And he gonna admonish you, and you're gonna see stuff not go right in your life. I'm trying to get you strong to think right. And I gotta cut off everybody in here that goes, well, good night, I'll see you later. Imagine Yahusha told y'all, stay up, and then somebody go, well, I gotta get me some sleep. Hey, brother, good night sleeping. Yahusha, who is Yahuwah, just told you, I'll be right back. No weak in here. If you're weak, we're gonna kick you out of here. We don't need everybody. We need 144 strong ones. Trust me. The thousands and then the hundreds of thousands and the millions are going to be listening to us. Just trust that. I'm telling you. But it's only going to be from 144. They just rock solid. All right, I gave you the hard stuff. Here's the easy stuff. Get the sapphire. Why? You go look at that first bullet point. Beautifully bound 3-part hardcover professionally stamped series. Some of y'all watching the replay going, I'm wide awake. I know it. I'm just dealing with people in the live because I do these late ones just for that reason. It's a test. So all y'all watching the replay, you good to go. But you better listen to that first bullet point because a lot of y'all, most of y'all missed this. You don't have the Bariyt Hadash professionally stamped. You ain't got it. So you saw the 300 level, you go, man, I can get the stamp of the Tanak. But what if you can get the new colored, it's going to be a different color, Bariyt Hadash that's professionally stamped. That's a way you can circle back and go, I didn't get on the first round, but I caught it on the second round, but I had to commit more. It's up to you. Or just wait. You can buy it individually if you want to. But boy, I tell you, if I saw this, and I got to October 15, 2025, and I saw this, I'm going, I don't care if I saw it on the last day. Some of y'all going to see this on October 24th. Some of y'all going to see this on October 14th. I apologize. Some of y'all going to see this on October 14th. Some of you going to see it on October 15th and go, bam, sapphire. Because you're going, there ain't no way I'm going to miss out on everything that Yahuwah has available for me, that I can say I'm one of the first. I'm going to get the Tanak hardcover. I'm going to get the Bariyt Hadash hardcover stamp, both of them, and then the combined. Now, the combined is going to trip everybody out because we're not going to make it immediately for sale for a while. And we're going to get pressure, trust me. We're going to get email after email, message after message. When y'all going to release the combined? After a while. After the proper value has been set on the Tanak and the Bariyt Hadash, having both copies, being one of them first to either have the hardcover or even the soft cover. So then it goes to the soft cover. People are going to be like, well, I got one of the first of the soft covers. We're going to put that value on Yahuwah's word all the way up to the Shemiah, heaven. You get additional long sleeve t-shirt, True Scriptures, 10 Commandments, canvas additional. You get the beach towel. That's beautiful. I'll show you. The Bluetooth speaker with Yahuwah's name on the Bluetooth speaker. You get a little part in the documentary. You start going way up. Look at that. Look at that beach towel right there in the middle at the top. I got one. Some of y'all got one, already got it too. We released it to some of the people who hit the first phase. Everybody else got to wait till it's over. The first phase people already got their beach towels to hit this rank, this level. All the duffel bags, man, so much stuff in there, the Bluetooth speaker. So now we got people that tithe, we got people that do offerings. And those are our purple diamond people. They're not here to contribute, to play around just for a campaign. They are working the vow of YAHUAH in their lives. They're working in their city, in their town, in their territory, and then they're taking some of that, and they know that promote the truth is fertile ground. So they go, I'm gonna put something in promote the truth. And some people say, well, I'm learning what to do in my own town. In the meantime, I'm gonna give it to promote the truth while I'm learning. Either way, just get it in there. Well, if you do get to 10,000, which we have, like you see Lorena. Lorena, but look, she says, I'm gonna be double down in a year. She's like, she's already purple down. Daniel Bocote. Who's all the purple diamond? If you purple diamond, put it in the chat. I'm gonna say if you already hit purple diamond, because some people go, like, is that possible? And if you talk to each of these people are gonna tell you, I was doing good with my finances, and I decided to work YAHUAH's vow, and now I'm getting all kind of crazy release. Is there anybody put purple diamond in the chat if you purple diamond? I'm gonna put a few names up on the screen. And this is late. I don't know who's in here, who ain't here. There goes Daniel. He said, I am purple diamond. Who's purple diamond? Look at Bill. I'm purple diamond. Look at that. Pauline said, I think we get. Hold on. Lorena, you already double? She said, I'm already double. Pauline said, I think we're getting close. Look. Sherry said, I'm purple diamond. Daniel said, in case y'all didn't understand, I'm purple diamond. Beverly Stevens, bam, purple diamond. Hold on one second. Let me check in on y'all. Ashley, y'all purple diamond? I didn't get that notice. I'm gonna check in on them. I'm gonna check in real quick. I'm just gonna do a quick check because I didn't get a note. I got notices, so I know most of y'all what y'all doing. Ashley, y'all hit it? I'm gonna get. I see the volume there. So I'm gonna trust your words, sis. I'm gonna put you on the screen. Cynthia said, she is. Cynthia, you knocking at the door. I think she's well over 9,000. And look, Ashley and Nafis said they ain't purple diamond. I'm gonna have them double check, make sure, because hey, that will make my heart like jump up and down. Look, Yamani, purple diamond. Look at that. Denise, you purple diamond? Let me go do a check on Denise too. Denise, you rocking like that? I get reports, but y'all, I got my head down. I think, Denise, you done knocked it out, sis. You did hit it. Look at Denise. Look at Michaela. Michaela said, I'm reaching. See, y'all got to stretch with YAHUAH. Horatio said, I will be. Angela, she said, I'm working my way. I know, Angela, you're over half the way there. The staff told me the other day when y'all were coming to a Saku. They said they committed. I can't wait to meet y'all. And I'm telling y'all, you got to learn how to separate. You can't bring church up in here. You can't bring Christianity, organized religion up here. You got to let YAHUAH's word work with you. Money is just a resource. But you got to listen. Who's the wisest man that's ever lived? They said nobody lived like him before him or after. Solomon. He said money answers all things. Why would he say that? So rather than make money make you feel guilty or weird or whatever, learn how to have a great flow of energy with money. Just learn that. Amber said, I got to check. She said, I think I'm halfway there. Wow. Wow. Hold on. Brandon said, wait a minute. I'm almost purple diamond. Brandon, tell me how old you are. Hold on. Eileen says she close. She been like for real from the gate. Is that Lisa Bethel? She said loyal love. I think that's Lisa. She said just past the halfway. Brenda said, I'm climbing. Yolanda said, I'll be purple diamond before long. Now, ain't that cool? Did I miss anybody that's purple diamond? Let me see. I don't want me. I'm just gonna make sure. If y'all watching the replay, I'm gonna teach y'all something on this. All right. There's more. We just way up. It's a weird hour I'm doing this. There's way more, as a matter of fact. And some of y'all going, what? How y'all think we like almost 400,000 subscribers? When we started this out, we were 13,000 subscribers approximately after 3 years on YouTube. We do the campaign and then we start targeting and spreading out marketing everywhere. All we do is we expose. We don't buy no followers or whatever you call them, subscribe. We don't do none of that buying anything. We just expose. And when we expose, people have to choose. I want to go over there and subscribe. Well, since we expose like crazy, we went from 13,000 after about 3 years to almost 400,000 a year and a half. So you see the effectiveness of the strategy? So when you get the purple diamond, we load you up with 3 parts. So instead of getting one of the 3 sets of the hardcover Tanak, Bariyt Hadash combined, we give you 3 sets. You got 9 different books, all stamped. Now look at your heirlooms. Then we load you up on crazy amounts of swag. And then at the end, you notice at the end, we throw in the hats, we throw in the polo shirts, right? But we give you 8 of this, 5 of that, 6 of that, 7 of that. We just load you up on merchandise. It's loaded. Then we give you extra time, extra long video in the documentary. We're going to pitch this everywhere, y'all. See, resources come into the kingdom. Now we got the stacks of money to go Netflix, Tubi. We go over to Hulu. We go over to Amazon. We go, hey, we want to put our documentary of the true scriptures on here. We're going to go push to that, but you got to have the money. And then more and more people find out about it. And you contributed to it. Now, if you do get the purple diamond, everyone you see that says purple diamond, they don't have a clue what's going to happen. But I'm going to record it, and we're going to take excerpts of the sessions and show people little bits and pieces of people being stunned out of their brains. Because you're going to enter an emissary, scholar, 1 hour consultation twice. So 2 1-hour consultations with me. Your life will never be the same. It's a guarantee. That shows you what's all happening. It's loaded. All kind of swag. Now, you can accumulate. I want to pound on accumulate. Don't think you got to do it all at once. I've seen people literally get themselves to Sapphire, $15 and $20 in it. But they do it every time they get a little extra change. They go, I got money, and I'm going to do something with this. Look at Gwen Frulette. She said, I just gave $105. I keep pushing up. Yeah. I would like contribute for you That's what I was telling everybody. Don't get focused on money. Get focused on the vow. Money is going to always be a big factor in your world. And if you don't got everything you want, you're not working with Yahuwah. You're not working with him. I am a prime example. I have generated billions of dollars in revenue in my life between my companies that I've owned or co-owned. And almost every bit of it forever just went out the door. I'm like, where'd it go? It's a hole in your sack until you understand Yahuwah's ways. Once I locked in on the vow of YAHUAH, when he says, if you will give me my food and my clothes and take care of me, and I don't want no other allure but you, Yahuwah, I'll give you 10% of everything. And then what his granddaddy did, Abraham, Malachi Zadok, he gave him 1/10 of everything. And Yahuwah said, you're robbing me. And people go, well, he's talking about food, clothes. No, you don't know the scriptures. He's talking about your resources. If you let go of that first 10, not the last 10, if you get money, I'm going to teach you how to think. When money hits your hands, let 10% go to Yahuwah somehow, some way. You can contribute to tsfo.org, some of it, whatever you want to do of it. Get you brochures printed. That counts. Order you True Scriptures. Go to truescriptures.store. That counts. Go into your neighborhood and witness and help some of the homeless people, help some of the less fortunate. Go to the shelters. Go find some orphanage shelters and go in and say, I'm going to give you this. But I mean, y'all got to be willing to let me tell you about Yahuwah. You can't just give it to them. See, that's the thing that no other organization is going to tell you. They're going to be like, bring all your money in here. I'm telling y'all, do not put all of your tithe here. Unless you're just getting started and you need to learn how to go out and do it. Then this is a good place to put it while you're learning. But I want you to quickly learn how to move it in your neighborhoods. So you spread Yahuwah's name, but get them brochures printed. That's tithe. Get it on the best quality paper. Tithe. Do the best for Yahuwah. Now, this here is how you can accumulate your way there. You do 100, say today. You do 100 in a couple weeks, and then 100 by the 15th of October, your Opal package. Your name goes on a t-shirt. You get the hardcover. You in there. And you just chipped your way there. You can pay by credit card. You can pay by debit card, PayPal, Apple Pay, Google Pay, crypto, stocks, Cash App, Venmo, Zelle. If you need to do Cash App, that's $ promote the truth. Or just email us. Venmo / promote the truth. Zelle, contribute at promotethetruth.org or email. And we'll give you those instructions. All right? That's how you can handle it all kind of ways. Now I'm going to finish with this. This is the crescendo, what we've been waiting on. And I'm out of here. I'm taking a little extra time. I don't care if it's late where you're at. Yahuwah wants you to pay attention. Stay up. And if it's early, pay attention. If you're at work, take a break. Because here goes the review. The strategy, I should say. So number one, what are we doing now? What's the money about? tsinfo.org. It's about the strategy. Final review, typesetting completion. Right now, we're doing the final round of internal reviews led by me, Jay Noland. I am a rogue scholar. When I say rogue, I say it with full pride. And I say it with so much appreciation. Rogue means I ain't got no seminary degrees. None. I'm proud of that. I'm proud I never graduated college yet generated billions of dollars in sales and revenue and businesses. While everybody got all these different degrees. I'm proud of that. And I got an awesome review team. They off the hook, world class. They care. Every one of them immersed into the name of Yahuwah. That's the difference in all translations that have existed in English ever. You have a 100% translation and review team that are all immersed into the name of Yahuwah. Ain't ever happened. Now watch this. Watch this. I'm going to give you an example. I just thought of something. I'm doing this on the fly. Y'all bear with me real quick. I'm going to show you something if I got time. Hold on. All right, that's pulling up. It's loaded. It's a heavy file. But I'm going to give you a glimpse of the work going on, okay? I'm going to give you a glimpse. All right, let's let it load. I'm going to keep moving. I'm going to come back. Man, it's low. It's a heavy file. What you getting, Cynthia? I just came back in the chat, so y'all were talking. Horatio, I see you, sis. All right, she said, I'm getting my Spanish brochure for security. That's right. Be ready. Cynthia said, I'm getting mine too. All right, I see y'all working. I want to show y'all a glimpse. I've never, ever done it before. That document's so heavy, I had it on one slide. I need to pull it over. Come on, pull up. I want to show the fam, Yahuwah. Hold on, let me talk to Yahuwah. All right. I'm working with the Father. I'm working with the Father. I'm working with the Father. Hold on one second, y'all. I'm working with him. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Lena. Lena gonna say hi to y'all for a second. Hold on. 22. I'm on slide 22 or 29. Hold on. I'm saying hi to people. Lena gonna say hi. I use the bathroom real quick because I gotta finish strong, but now all of a sudden I gotta use the restroom. Lena coming to say hi to y'all real quick. Cherie, like, I want to do song. Will you sleep? You was with Kai? Mm-hmm. She's chilling with her son. He ain't sleep. No, he's going. Our son on a different program. He in the 8th grade, 10 years old. It's 11:21. Mom's kicking it with him. Lena gonna say hi to y'all just for a real quick second. Yahuwah just gave me something. I'm gonna give it to him. I'll use the restroom. Here come Lena.
Hey family, how's everybody doing? Very excited for what is being presented tonight. I'm very happy that everyone that is watching this live and those that are gonna watch the recording can see everything that is happening with this project. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of people involved in it. We are all putting our best to get this out, and you guys are part of this too. So very, very, very proud what the team has put together. Very clear to understand. You know that you can go to tsinfo.org and go and read all this Every one of the packages are there too. And you know that you just can contribute little by little and get to where you want to be by the time of the finish of this campaign. So I'm telling you, you have to take the opportunity to be part of those that are putting just that little seed. Is that little seed that we're pushing this project out, and be able to be proud of it. Like, even if you give $5, $3, I believe is the minimum that you can support this project, but you can say that you was part of it. That in the future, when the world come to an end, you can say, I put my little piece for this project and to bring Yahuwah's word, true word, to the world. So just do the right thing, and let's stay together. Let's stay strong, because we're going to finish this project with everything and with all of you guys holding hands together. So make sure if you have to go back and look at everything, details of every pack, just do that. It's going to be very, very important, not only for us that are here, but for next generations. So love you all. I saw everybody. Kisses. Here is my beautiful husband.
Thank you, honey. Appreciate it. Thank you. So you gotta have a great helpmate, right? But I'm raw with y'all, man. I kept going. I went down and prayed, and Yahuwah gave me the miracle I needed. And then I was like, I gotta use the bathroom too, Yahuwah. He said, just hang tight, focus on me. I focused on it, and then I'm like, came up, and he says, now you can use the restroom. Call Lena. And that trip, now watch. I'm gonna give y'all an example. Y'all still with me? Put some fire emojis in the chat if y'all still with me. Y'all want to see some of what the work that's being done. This is what I'm dealing with right now. It's tedious. Right now, all day. This is about kingdom business, tsinfo.org. Everybody sees this. I don't care what you've done in the past. You go, look, kingdom business. He's calling it out. I'm not doing a telethon. But I'm telling you, this is kingdom business. Everybody go to TS Info. You do something. You contribute. If you want 44, you go, I'm going to do something. I'm going to contribute. I'm going to keep it moving. I understand. I'm showing you the strategy. Thank you for them fire emojis. Hey, Overseer Bonamines in here. Benjamin Thomas. Benjamin just made some great decisions, y'all. I'm going to see my brother down here, Sakoop. But man, me and him are going to do some higher level strategizing because, hey, he been assigned to be a protector too. He ain't just an overseer. He been assigned to be a protector. He's the one that he read our vows, me and Lena's vow at our wedding ceremony after 12 years. We got married almost 13 years ago. We were supposed to have a wedding ceremony. We went down to the courthouse. And it took 12 plus years to finally get the ceremony. And when we got in the quiet in our spirit, Lena came over to me and she said, it's Bonami. He's supposed to conduct that. I said, hey. I said, all right, I bear witness. All right, we got all kind of fire emojis in the chat. Let me show you now. So what happens? We got files up on our platforms, on our systems, and when I had to get the translation done, I'm in the Abari, right? So I'm just in the Hebrew and I'm just typing. Now, let me back it up. When I normally do it, I'm coming through every time I see a name of a person. Hold on, let me put that over here too. I'm gonna give y'all a glimpse. I'm gonna show y'all we're not playing at an inch over here. Watch this. I'm gonna trip y'all out real quick. All right, now we're down there. Thank you, Yahuwah. Every time I see a name of a person or a name of a place, a city, a town, a country, I stop. And Lena, way back in the Bariyt Hadash, probably when I was about 2 chapters in, she says, why don't you create a Excel spreadsheet and put the current pagan name on it, and then put the Hebrew in a column, and then put the correct spelling in a column. And then we make that document available for everybody that buys the True Scriptures. We create a QR code. They hit that QR code, and then they can go get that. They can go get it. I said, all right. I said, but you know that's going to take me a gang of extra time. She said, yes. So a lot of my translation time is stop, take that name, put it on an Excel spreadsheet. Put what you normally would see it in the English Bible, right? Scriptures. What the Hebrew of it is. And then, so I got to type in the Hebrew, and then I got to go over, and I got to put what that Hebrew is supposed to say in English, correct letters. It's deep. So once we set our goal on having the translation done by June the 30th, I got to a point where I'm like, it's about a month and a half out. No, it's May. Yeah, it's a month and a half out. I said, I'm not going to make the translation deadline if I keep stopping putting them names over there. And so I told the team, some of the review team, we got 2 levels here. I said, hey, I'm not going to put them in there. I got to just type what I'm seeing from the Hebrew. And I said, when we're done in the review, I will go back and then I will put all those names in there. So what I'm doing now, that's why we said it's going to take us about a couple of months of review because of that primarily. So I'm going to give you a glimpse of that, what's going on. Okay, here's a glimpse. I'm going to share my screen with you so you see it. All right. I'm going to share my screen with y'all. How many of you want to see it? Put some fire emojis in the chat. I ain't going to put up there, let y'all put some more fire emojis. That was one set. I need another set of fire emojis. I need at least 20 fire emojis in the chat if y'all want to see what are they doing in there. I want to see how it's working. I want to understand this. I'm going to see, like I have 20 fire emojis. I ain't going to show you nothing unless y'all give me 25 emojis in the chat. If I could just see at least 25 emojis in the chat, I know what's that. I know y'all ready for something. I'm starting to see some fire emojis. I'm starting to see a fire emoji. Oh, we blowing up the fire emojis now. All right, now we rolling. All right. Y'all want to flex on the fire emojis. Great. Damn, I said 20. Y'all done blew about 50 of them. All right, now watch. So when you support tsinfo.org and we tell you we working, this is an example, hands-on, of what's going on, okay? I've already translated it out. Now, this is review team. There's review team 1 and 2. This is review team 2. Review team 1 don't even know they're being watched. YAHUAH told me set it up this way. Review team 2, they ain't nothing but the truth too. Watch, give them a little taste, Daniel. You ready? So, Let me get you hooked up. Let me hook it up. All right. One second. I'm getting there. No. I'm trying to get y'all down there. I'm learning these tabs. I gotta learn. Like, it ain't the same as Zoom. Can y'all see my screen? Tell me if y'all can see my screen. Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat if you can see my screen. Put it in the chat if you can see my screen. You see that tab? You see first Bariyt Hadash? You see it? Kadeem says he sees it. All right, now watch. Pay attention. Now, you see all these names in here? You don't see them highlighted now. So I've been working these names all day today. Right? I've been working these names all day today. Now watch. All right, I'm down in chapter 4 here. Now you notice it says phase 3 up here. You see what it says phase 3 up at the top left-hand corner? Up here? All right. There's only 3 phases. So we're in the third and final phase. But this third and final phase is intense. This is intense because it's loaded with names. That means I got to stop because I didn't do it doing this regular. So for example, watch. Melanie, you notice, see right there? Melanie Summers, your sister, she goes, that name, YAHUAH, is not in the names document. So she said, it's not in the names document. That means I now got to take the Hebrew of that and I got to put that in the names document. Notice she's highlighted that one. She goes, that name, Zalapuni, is not in the names document. You see all those ones in yellow? Those are ones where I'm just typing through that have not been brought up before. See all these other names? That means there's already translated into the names document. Right? And then they might suggest some other things with structure or whatever. But you see it? These are the ones, until I got to go take every one of those names and I got to put them in the names document. Y'all understand? All right, I gave y'all a taste. Y'all see it? All right, so every one of them names, I got to go take them and I got to put them in the names document. And let me show you, how many of y'all want to see the names document? You want to get a little taste of it? Remember that last one? She said YAHUAH is not in the names document. Well, it just happens to be the last one I put in there, so it works out good. Brandon, pay attention. Brandon Gentle said, that's some good work. All right, so what I do? Now, y'all see that document? Let me know if you see that document on the screen. Do y'all see the Excel document that's the names document on the screen? Now tell me what's the last number. If there's YAHUAH, what is the number you see to the left of YAHUAH? I'm gonna see if y'all paying close attention. Put that number in the chat. The number you see next to the word Yiddish, the last name you see on the far left, what's the number you see next to it? Put that number in the chat. I'm going to see if y'all paying close attention. Who's paying close attention to the screen? If you're watching the replay, it takes a little time for it to catch up from when I say something, everybody. Out the number next to Yiddish, not under Yiddish. Some of y'all putting a number under Yiddish. To the left of his name. All right. Yeah, see that? 3,358. 3,358. Y'all know what that means? How many of you know what that means? That means there's 3,358 different names that I've translated in 3 years and 3 months. It took me 3 years and 3 months to translate properly. 3,000. Now I'm gonna give you a little taste. Now hold on, I'm gonna give you a taste. Look, remember y'all saw Yiddish over there? When Melanie was saying, I don't see Yiddish in a names document. Well, I just put it in there. So over here, you see where it says, well, look at this column. English, modern. So if you go look in your translation, your pagan translation, you'll see the name is Idbash. They changed that name, Yiddish. They put Idbash. But you see, watch. I'll delete that out. It's gone, right? I just deleted out what it really is. But now all I do is I look at the Codex Leningrad. What is that name? That's a Yud. That's a Dalet. That's a Bat. Right? And that's a Shin. So then I come over here and I go Yid Bash. So I just type that out and I got that name. But I got to do that for every single name. Now look. Look. You notice I did right here, watch you see a red line. See that red line? That means I got that in there twice, or I don't have that right. I don't have it right. So that's not kingdom of heaven, because that's just simply Shamayim. So it can't be kingdom. So that means I got to get that out of there. So at the end of it, I'm going to delete that out. If it's in red, I'm going to delete it out. Y'all see that? Look at that. Baruch are you for what your eyes just saw. Baruch are you for what your eyes just saw. Y'all don't hear from me sometime. Where Brother Jay? That's what I'm doing all the time. Most of my time, I should say. I get me a workout in. I do my Spanish lessons. I got to learn how to speak Spanish. And then I'm in there plowing. And I'm working back and forth with the review team. There's multiple. Y'all just happen to see Melanie in there. She's hard on that one. But you'll see Sherry in there, you'll see Imani in there, Daniel in there, and then there's a team up above them that's over there talking to me, reviewing with me. It's been with me for years. I want to know how that made y'all feel, me just showing y'all that. I don't know how you feel, because I never showed y'all that. Y'all been working on faith. Baruch are you, because you worked before your eyes saw what's going down. But you see, I done typed it all out. It's done. What do you think, Daniel? Daniel tripping right now. Daniel like, what? I ain't even show none of them this. Look at Sherry. She wasn't a reviewer. She got a lot of work going on behind the scenes, fam. She said, I'm Jay a beast. I am. I'm disciplined beyond your wildest imagination. What y'all thinking? Because Baruch, you done seen something that hardly anybody gets to see. Now, your King James, your NIV, all them other versions that remove the pagan names, and did they show you how they doing it? I done showed y'all. I got the Codex Leningrad. I got it digitized. A lot of money for that. And then I can sit on my computer and read it, and translate. Queen, what are you thinking? I ain't show none of y'all that. But Baruch, sign name blessed are your eyes for what you saw. You saw the process. And then you saw 3,300 plus names. That document, I've been working on that for 3 years, 3 months. That document been riding with me from multiple different computers, different files. It's just growing. So what's taking the most time now? People are like, I want the Tanak, I want the Tanak, I want you to have the Tanak. But I also want you to have that names document. So that when you go in there and you read and you go, I never seen that type of word before. You just simply, and we're gonna have it, it's gonna be in alphabetical order. So you're reading in your true scriptures and you see a G word that you've never seen before. You just go to the QR code, you scan it, and then you go through your G's. It's going to be in alphabetical order. Say it's G-I something, right? Then you know, okay, you skip past the G-A's, you come on down. You know you're not going to see no E's. You know you're not going to see no O's. What are y'all thinking? I can't imagine with what I just showed you. Let me get the thing back. Let me finish out the presentation. I'm done. Daniel said Christians don't run now. They're not going to show you that. I gave y'all a glimpse behind the scene. I will show you more, but there's copyrights, there's trademarks, there's haters in the building. They want to try to steal all the work we've done. Nah, y'all can't steal this work. Nope. I'm not going to let you steal Yahuah's work. Not going to happen. All right. We was on slide 22, right? Look at Daniel. Documentation beats conversation every time. We got them receipts. I gave y'all receipts. Did I give y'all some receipts? Everybody put receipts in the chat. Put receipts in the chat. Did I spell it right? Hope I did. Yeah, I spelled it right. Ashley, man, we got them receipts. Because you know people thinking different things. Y'all can go back and clip that little portion I just did and share that out on social media everywhere. Y'all can just clip that part that I just did, share that out on social media and go, this is how the translation is being done. It's being scrutinized and it's being converted into a document to where we understand all languages from Hebrew into English. That's deep. Y'all got to be tripping. So this is, all right, so let's get back to that point again. This is the final round of internal reviews led by me. I just proved it. That's just me. I'm leading it and the review team. That's we are hunkered down in that part right there. And what are we doing? Line by line. Verification of Tanak formatting, spelling, name accuracy, and source integrity. We are now, see what's happening, because you saw there was some strike through some of that. Like Sister Melanie was like, no, that should be worded this way. This should start at the beginning. And that, so so I got a professional educator in English, all kind of degrees, saying so she's saying, no, that should be over here. Now I come back and I read it and go, that might be true for regular English from a scriptural scholar standpoint. It needs to stay the same. But then sometimes I go, well, I agree. This is line by line this goes on. So we come down through every line. All kind of reviewers are scrutinizing every line. And then I make the final decision. I'm rocking with Yahuwah and the Ruah through it. So Yahuwah talking to me, I have to pray. I got to go in the spirit. And then as I'm reviewing, he's telling me, all right, accept that, reject that, move that here, tweak that. Good. Most of it's great already. Most of it's great. But it's getting line by line scrutiny. Then completion of typesetting for both print-ready files and digital formats. That's what's going on now. That's the strategy. So you got to make a decision. Are you going to support that financially or not? That's your decision. Everybody now gets to go. He done showed us what's going on. There's people working their tails off. They need to be paid. Almost everybody that works on the team, they are like, they never want to risk. They're like, well, I got to get some groceries. But please don't give me too much. My whole team, me and Lena's whole team, they're like, no, you don't have to do it. They feel uncomfortable. I say, stop it. You got to live, keep moving, because Yahuwah wants you not worrying about nothing. So you got people with the right hearts. Nobody greedy over here. We all putting in that work. We all know Yahuwah will elevate us if we do that work. All right, that's the first strategy. Second part of the strategy is leadership mobilization. You got to, hold on, back to the first. Are you going to support financially at tsfo.org for what we're doing in the first part of the strategy? You say yes or no. If you support it, you go there now. If you're watching the replay, pause. Or do you need more documentation? Hold on, you can wait for I show you some more strategy. Or you can say, I'm going to contribute once for every strategy they're doing. These people are serious about this. You can say, I'm going to give another contribution for leadership mobilization. Because what we're going to do soon is activate. And what I'm already doing is training leaders across the world for distribution. I'm going to show people this is how we set it up. And people don't know. There's a program coming for distributors of the true scriptures. Later on, there's going to be a program teaching solidness of the true scriptures. So we got to train you on that. Utilize PTT leadership Zooms. I'm going to mix in more leadership Zooms. You're going to see me start to assign roles and responsibilities. We've got overseers. We got guardian keepers. That's assigning. There's going to be more different parts of that extend out. We're going to find those committed to proclaiming the name of Yahuwah and guarding the restored Tanak. We're like, Are you going to say, I'm going to support financially to a group of people that's committed to proclaiming the name of Yahuwah and guarding? We got to guard this. You can't guard it and be quiet. TSFO.org. Go there if you believe in it. Some people say, all right, I'm going to support through package support. I'm going to get an opal pack or sapphire or emerald or ruby. And we've had people even start with the purple diamond. $10,000 up front, start. First contribution they ever give, $10,000. We've had multiple people do that. I don't know when Yahuwah just talks to people. He said, man, my sheep gonna hear my voice. He gonna say there's people they know they have been Bariyt, sign name blessed, with their finances, and they've been feeling a tug on their heart that they gotta make sure they put it back in the kingdom to keep it, or Yahuwah gonna put a hole in their sack and they show up. Some people gonna be like, I'm gonna work my way through. I'm going to start today, and before the 15th of October lands here, I'm going to hit minimum. I'm going to hit sapphire, right? I'm sorry, we got those ranks, those levels mixed up. So opal and then topaz going up. Y'all get the point, right? I just threw this together before we got on here, by the way, the strategy. So y'all bear with me. Limited edition prints, early access. Ooh. Some people going to get early access depending on how focused they are about the mission. We're going to be acknowledging names. Y'all saw me do it tonight, such and such, such and such. Then we got the Sukkot gathering, where there's a group of us. We were going to have 20 families, 50 families expanded to. We had to call a resort. They making all, Lena's gone nuts with the team to make all kind of arrangements because I'm gonna tell you the complete rawness. I messed up, me, because the team said, I said, send me the names of everybody that's registered for Sukkot. That means they got to sign a waiver, they got to pay for their accommodations, everything up front. And Lena said 20 families. And I'm over there doing what y'all saw me show you do, reviewing, and I'm writing that on my piece of paper as they send them over to me, and I'm thinking I'm about 15 names or so. I was at like 30-some names before I realized what the heck was going on, like 35, 36. I made a mistake. I wasn't paying attention. But then when I went to Yahuwah about it, I said, do I tell those people they can't come? Or do I ask Lena, can she make something happen? Yahuwah must want to expand himself. I asked Lena, what do you think? She goes, Yahuwah's flexing out. So we said, we'll take it to a max 50. Well, 50 blew out. So it's 50 families. Are you going to support that or not? You going to be a package supporter or not? That's 3. 4, strategy. Media and worldwide awareness explosion, not exposure, explosion. Launch coordinated video promotions, live streams, email campaigns, and social media takeovers. Man, the takeovers and going viral is all about the wrong stuff today. We know how to make it go viral with the right stuff. It's going to cost quite a bit of money. But will it be worth it? Yes. We're going to utilize YouTube podcast. Y'all don't trip because we're going to get influencer collaborations. There's people that have hundreds of thousands, some of them millions of people that listen to what they say. And if you pay them X amount of money, they will promote what you're talking about. And we're going to pay some of those people some money. And we're going to get into their big old exposure with the true scriptures. And they might not ever give a damn about Yahuwah or what he's about. But there's going to be X amount of people in that exposure. They're going to grab them true scriptures and change their world. And y'all already know about PTT Music. We're about to release 50 minimum more songs soon. 50. I'll give y'all a taste of one tonight if y'all want it. Y'all got to put it in the chat. Give us a taste. Give us a taste. I let y'all hear the beat the other day. And now, my girl done went in the studio with the lyrics I wrote and done ripped that thing into shreds. Push the message. What's the message? Everybody write this down. This is the tagline. Strategy. I just created this tonight with the team. The real name, the real word, the real translation. That's a statement. Lena, put that on a t-shirt. All right, babe? Put that on a t-shirt. The real name, the real word, the real translation. 3 thus. We're going to hit them with them 3 thus. We're going to hit you with the real name. What is it? What's the real word? What is it? What's the real translation? What is it? Oh, we're going to hit them. And then underneath it, man, we're going to put true scriptures. And Yahuwah. Back to back. Hold on. Do you believe you should financially support kingdom business? Malakuta Ananim. Do you believe you should go, I'm going to support with my resources? That right there. I'm going to be, that number 4 is me. Some of y'all going to go, I'm 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's going to show me. Some of y'all going to go, man, I really resonate with that number 4. I'm going to contribute because of that. I love that. I want to see my dollars work for that. We're on slide 25 or 29. We're almost done. Some of y'all going to say, I want to financially contribute. I want to do Malakuta Ananim, kingdom business, because I want to financially support the spiritual warfare and intercession. What we're going to do, everybody get ready. We're going to have a day of fasting for all of us. We're going to go for an extended period of time for a certain amount of hours during the day. I need to teach y'all how to do it right. So we ain't going to go crazy. It ain't going to be multiple. It's going to be a day's time. So it'll be something from the time you wake up to like 5 p.m. Really concentrated. And I'm going to tell you how to meditate. I'm going to teach you how to meditate. It's better words. All right? Brother Steve Gleason in the building. I'm going to teach you how to meditate. But we're going to do it. We're going to do a fast. So we're getting ready to call a day of fasting. We're going to give everybody a lot of awareness about it, a lot of warning, at least 1 week out. And we're going to promote to it. And we're going to say everybody in their time zone, from the time you wake up to 5 p.m., you don't eat anything. Nothing. And here's how you pray through it. And then it's going to be a spiritual covering for everything involved during it. We got to teach you to prepare for prepare the world of Yahuwah for the backlash and the resistance that's coming from the uncut, unaltered truth is coming. There's going to be hardcore backlash. We're going to teach you how to stand. It's like flint rock. It's bouncing off of you. We're going to emphasize boldness, unity, and fearlessness among the faithful 144, that remnant. Now, do you think you should financially support, because we're going to pull that together and unite and organize it and strategize for a group of people at tsinfo.org? You think you support something that's coming together like that? It's up to you. That's strategy 5. Only got a couple more strategies. We only got 7 strategies in this. 6, we got to prepare our store launch and fulfillment. This is a big deal. A lot of resources. Crazy. We got to finalize the printing details for the special edition hardcover Tanak. I'm in Colombia. Our printing warehouse is in the USA, up in the Northeast. Shout out to Daniel for that super. They're going to send, it costs a lot of money because they're going to send a certain copy. It's going to be to like 8 people this time. The first time it was like 3 people. That's going to be thousands of dollars for that first press off because the printer is very expensive for them to do that first time. To review it, to get it in their hands. You'll see us bring them on camera. They'll say they got it. Y'all saw Melanie and Sherry last year, they got it. I think that just for like 5 or 6 of us to have it last year was like a couple $1,000. That early edition. Because the way they got to do it. So we got to get that straight. Then we got to get our store strategy. We got to get our servers ready for limited time pre-orders at truescriptures.store. Pay attention to that site. Because as soon as we get done with all this review and we get the typesetting done, we're going to do pre-orders. And there should be cases and cases and cases getting pre-ordered. Cases. We're going to do great discounts. That's another reason you want to be a package holder. Y'all remember package holders? All the package holders got crazy extreme discounts on the orders of the bulk of the soft covers. And then all supporters, if you contribute any amount, $3, you get the second deepest discount. Then the rest of the world gets a limited time discount with nothing like that first group. I think it was like 40% discount for anybody that was a package holder. Now we got to coordinate. So now we go to the next level. Now we got to start talking to and working with different international warehouses. So our shipping, our tracking, our fulfillment to support internationally. We need to pour thousands and thousands of dollars into international translations of people that love Yahuwah, that are part of Promote the Truth, but we need to make sure that they're covered financially for taking the time to be able to get the word translated into their language. Do y'all agree with that? I agree with that. I agree with that. We're going to ask some people to take time off of their job, off of their career, and we're going to cover them financially to get that done in their language, but they love Yahuwah and they understand he's the Mashiach and they rock with us strong in Yahuwah. Now, if you believe in that strategy, go to tsinfo.org and go, I'm going to financially support that. I'm going to support that. I'm going to support it. That only makes sense. Last strategy. The deadline strategy. That's the last strategy. October 15, 2025. That's it. We're not doing no more extensions. That's it. All fundraising, translations, final proofs, and leadership activations are complete. By then, the release to the world is already happening. By then, you mark this day that Yahuwah's restored Tanak goes into the hands of the nations. By then, the deadline strategy. Do you think it's worth you financially going, man, I'm going to put some money up at tsinfo.org so I can help them with all the things they're going to do for translations, final proofs, leadership activations, worldwide release, all the above is going to crescendo. I'm in on that. Some of y'all like, man, I needed to number 7 to get activated to support. Some of y'all like, I did number 3, number 5. Some of y'all I did number 1 and number 5. Some of y'all I did number 1 and number 4. Some of y'all did number 2, number 6. But then there's some of y'all went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, Yahuwah's number. Some of y'all said, I'm Yahuwah number on this one. I'm going to support every single strategy that Brother Jay just wrote out before us. And if you do, simple, last slide. You go to tsinfo.org and say, I believe in Yahuwah. That's it. You just go to tsinfo.org. I got to make this all about the campaign. All this time I'm spending is all about the campaign. That's it. It's about the campaign. Yahuwah wants to know, do you want to join in on his campaign? This ain't our campaign. We coordinated it for him. And we're proud that we only uplift his name. tsinfo.org. If you in on it, just go over there and you can say, I'm going to support from level 1 or all the way up to 7. Say, I'm going to do level 7 support on this. I'm going to literally show my fruits, my first fruits. 1 level or 7 level. That's going to be on you. Because that's what's needed. And I'm telling y'all, since we announced phase 4, we've done all right. But yet, that's not going to cut it with Yahuwah. So Yahuwah told me tonight, will you go talk to the world and tell them about Malakuta Ananim? I'm calling them to kingdom business. They don't have what they need in their life because they're not united with me as the Father. They're not working with me, Yahuwah. They got to get their resources connected to me and my word, then I release their resources. It's simple. Y'all get it? Go to tsinfo.org if you do. I love y'all, man. I appreciate. For me to be able to spend that time to share that with y'all, them 7s. I'm excited I got to share that with you. It's been on my heart. I'm like, Yahuwah, you give me that juice. That's great for y'all to hear. That's great for y'all to make a decision on. Even if you don't decide to do it, at least it was presented to you as a great decision. Let me give y'all a little taste and we out of here. Some of y'all got to hear the other day. Give me some water here. Isn't that great? Y'all get to decide. That's what I think is awesome. I love Yahuwah for that. That he gives me the ability to know how to express stuff to people, to put them in a position to make a great or terrible decision. Because most decisions you make through the course of the day, they're not like life-altering decisions. When you hear me talk about this, you've now met your life-altering decision. It's a fact. I know it is. My sister Eileen said, what a great evening. It is, ain't it, sis? All right. Y'all remember I was talking? Let me see if I'm going to get this dialed in for him, Eileen. I gave y'all this beat the other day. Let me pull this beat up. Y'all, did we play this on, it was on Shabbat, right? I'm going to put my screen up. I'm going to see if y'all get this. Y'all remember this? All right, turn your speakers up. This was the beat. And now I'm going to show you. I haven't fully mastered it, but I'm going to show you. But here's the beat. Y'all remember this? Put it on the screen. Turn your speakers up. Let's go. Y'all remember that beat from Shabbat? Hey, Amber House, watch you see what I did with this beat with my girls. And you about to do your thing too, sis. Y'all like that beat? Y'all feel it? That's called Looking for Love. You ready, Daniel? What I do with that beat, Daniel? Hold on. Look, pay attention. What's that beat? And see, that's a simple, impactful, deep, emotional beat. Now, when you write them words, you see, watch what happens. Y'all ready? Let's watch what happens when I write them words. All right, Amber, turn your speakers up. Let's see what your brother did with them words. Go. Y'all ready? See what I did with them words. Let's go. Ready, set, go. Y'all heard that beat?
Still searching, still hoping. Walk through the storms and heal so high. Smile through the pain, but never asked why. I gave my heart to those who played, but I'm still standing unafraid. Yeah, hear her talk, I know my worth. Tired of the games I've been through worse. So if you step, then come correct. I don't need your promises, cause you won't protect me. I'm not waiting on a fantasy. I won't settle for what's empty. You see the light in my eyes. That's YAHUAH keeping me alive. Looking for love, not for pretending. Just not the one that breaks and that's bending. Real love, not just a vibe. I need truth that holds me tight. I'm done with lies and half the truth. Show me love that stands. Don't want it to move if you're not. Feel for something strong, keep walking, 'cause I'm moving on. I used to fall for sweet talks and lies. Now I see those shallow eyes. Been refined, I'm bold, I'm new. It was YAHUAH who showed me what's really true. Got no time to waste on maybe. I'm a queen, not your little baby. So if you're real, then show and prove. Show me what you really can do. Oh, you're gonna lose. Don't need fairy tales in disguise, but I won't fake joy just to survive. I got peace that won't let go. Now I want love that'll make me grow. Looking for love, not for pretending. Just not the one that breaks and that's bending. Real love, not just a vibe. I need truth that holds me tight. I'm done with lies and half the truth. Show me love line that stands. Don't want it to move if you're not.
Now, what y'all gonna do with that? What y'all gonna do with that? Put it in the chat. That ain't nothing but straight fuego. That's a joint. That's right, Daniel. Me and my girl were working on that one last 3 days. I'm in here doing all the review, and then I stop. I take a break, 30 minutes. Boom. Work the beat, work lyrics, talking to my artist. How you want this? I want you to sing this way. Take this, mix this in. Give me this melody. Boom, I'm out. Boom. They come back, give me something. You like it that way, this way? All right, move that stem, put it over here. I want it this way. Bam. That ain't even fully freshed up That's like 75% mastered. Eileen says she loved it. See, to think that beat would bring all that out, you like, grand day. All right, hey, Queen said, hey, that's the jam right there. How many of y'all want one more taste before I get out of here? I'm out. Who wants one more taste of that jam? Because some of y'all was in shock. Y'all like, that's fire. Listen to the words. It's a sermon in the words. I wrote every one of them words through the Ruah. There's not one word you hear and I didn't write through the Ruah. It's through the Ruah, Yahuwah. Jason said, Yahuwah, hey, she said that music is unmatched. Come on, Daniel, did that hit you? Who want one more taste of that one? Just a little taste. Look, how many of y'all been looking for the right love? Who been looking for the right love? You need the right love. You looking for love, but you need the right love, fam. That's Yahuwah. That's what we do at tsinfo.org. That's what we do at Promote the Truth. That's what we do with all our platforms. We teach you to get into and learn about Yahuwah, and you're going to love him. Once you know Yahuwah, you're going to love him for real. You're going to be like, I can't. It's not going to be superficial anymore. We're going to bring you into the realness of Yahuwah. Hold on, I'm going to give you one more taste and I'm out of here. I promise. I'm out. For real, for real. Hold on, let's take it back. Let's write it for the top. You ready? Pay attention to the words now. Let's go. Come on, Michaela. Listen now. Here we go.
Still searching, still hoping. Walk through the storms and heal so high. Smile through the pain, but never asked why. I gave my heart to those who played, but I'm still standing unafraid. Yeah, hear her talk, I know my worth. Tired of the games I've been through worse. So if you step, then come correct. I don't need your promises, cause you won't protect me. I'm not waiting on a fantasy. I won't settle for what's empty. You see the light in my eyes. That's Yahuwah keeping me alive. Looking for love, not for pretending. Just not the one that breaks and that's bending. Real love, not just a vibe. I need truth that holds me tight. I'm done with lies and half the truth. Show me love that stands on. Feel for something strong, keep walking, 'cause I'm moving on. I used to fall.
Y'all can't hear it, can you? I thought I was sharing it with y'all. I'm over jamming by myself. I'm about to get up and run out of here. Y'all didn't hear it the whole time? Y'all see my face? I'm like, I'm over here feeling it. I don't think y'all can hear it. Could y'all hear it? Was y'all able to hear it? I didn't know if y'all could hear it because I looked at the screen and it didn't show sharing. Y'all was hearing it because I looked up and it didn't say, it didn't show. Man, I'm over here feeling it. I'm like, I'm thinking y'all feeling it. Y'all heard it? Because I didn't think y'all heard it. Oh, y'all can hear it the whole time? Because it said it wasn't sharing on my screen. I had this whole thing come up so your disk is almost full on your computer. Y'all heard it for real? All right, I'm going to do it one more time. I'm sorry, y'all. I apologize. I'm confused about, because I didn't think y'all could hear it. Hold on a second. It's on the screen. Now, hold on. Let's do it right. Don't give me no more. Hey, Yahuwah, keep all them distractions away. Let's get it. What? Come on with it.
Still hoping. Walk through the storms and heal heal so high. Smiled through the pain, but never asked why. I gave my heart to those who played, but I'm still standing unafraid. Yeah, hear her talk, I know my worth. Tired of the games, I've been through worse. So if you step, then come correct. I don't need your promises, cause you won't protect me. I'm not waiting on a fantasy. I won't settle for what's empty. You see the light in my eyes. That's Yahuwah keeping me alive. Looking for love, not for pretending. Just not the one that breaks and that's bending. Real love, not just a vibe. I need truth that holds me tight. I'm done with lies and half the truth. Show me love that stands. Don't want it to move if you're not built for something strong. Keep walking, 'cause I'm moving on. I used to fall for sweet talks and lies. Now I see those shallow eyes. Been refined, I'm bold, I'm new. It was Yahuwah who showed me what's really true. Got no time to waste on maybe. I'm a queen, not your little baby. So if you're real, then show and prove. Show me what you really can do. Oh, you're gonna lose. Don't need fairy tales in disguise, but I won't fake joy just to survive. I got peace that won't let go. Now I want love that'll make me grow. Looking for love, not for pretending. Just not the one that breaks and that's bending. Real love, not just a vibe. I need truth that holds me tight. I'm done with lies and half the truth. Show me love that stands. Don't want it to move if you're not built for something strong. Keep walking, 'cause I'm moving on. Looking for love, not for...
Man, y'all know about it. What y'all know about that? Ashley said, man, you know you're working with me. Mirror talk. I put all of it in there. Up at the beginning. Y'all didn't hear that part about mirror talk? How you find out who you really are? Go in that mirror, talk to Yahuwah. Y'all don't know y'all have no idea what's coming. Yahuwah, no ears have heard, no eyes have seen the things that Yahuwah has in store for us. He done showed me some of them things. Brad, that's crazy, ain't it? All right, we got to drop that one right away. Team, we got a gang in the stable, but let's get that one out because, man, me and my girl was working hard on that one. We were working hard on all of them. They all got their thing, man. Okay, Ali, you felt that one, sis? I love y'all with all I got, man. I'm out of here. Look, the bottom line, y'all know this was kingdom business. Malakuta Ananim. Malakuta de Yahuwah Ananim. Y'all know it. Go to tsinfo.org. Work the strategy with us. Watch us come back and prove the fruits to you. And then you be so Baruch. Sign and blessed from it. You're gonna be filled up. Test Yahuwah in this. Test him. We did something today, fam. Those of y'all that are coming to Sukkot, me and Lena did something today that was so off the chart. Yahuwah Baruched us so much to do something for somebody else that was a dream of theirs. No, two people. It happened for two. Lena goes, it's happening everywhere. Two people today. We had no idea. We just being who we are in Yahuwah. We're being faithful. Yahuwah give us resources to help us. We take 10% of that. It's out of here. More than 10%. Out. and get that working in the name of Yahuwah. It was crazy what happened today. Y'all know what to do. Go to tsfo.org. We did some kingdom business. Surprise on this late night, early morning, depending on where you at live. I'm out of here. See you in the name of Yahuwah.